Hey, I have some bad news to report. Uncle Dust, he had a real bad fall off his e-bike. He probably won't be making it this week. I'm hoping everything's okay with Dusty, but speeding down on the e-bike, and he had quite a fall. He had quite a spill. But still gonna go on with the show. Prayers for Dust. See y'all in a second.
And for my next trick, the disappearing sausage.
You see the sausage? It's clearly there. With just a little bit of magic. Voila! You no longer see the sausage. And then we make it a little bit of magic. And back on. Ho! The sausage returns.
Yeah, so I got probably Ian's most likely gonna come on tonight. Probably get some other people to come on tonight, but like I said, Dust took a hell of a fall off the e-bike. I told him, maybe you should start pedaling, start moving around on the bike a little bit, and bro, don't just coast. You got to get some exercise. Because last night he was saying, "Oh, well, walking, I got the e-bike. That's the best exercise you could get." Actually, arguing that. So I said, "Bro, just start pedaling a little bit." Yo, my man took a spill. I'll see if I can get him to send me some of the videos. He's at Urgy Care right now. But we'll see what happens. But anyway, who's this? You all right, Dust? How you feeling?
Oh man, I fell down, went boom.
It made you grow like a white trash afro with what's going on under that hat.
Oh, these damn kids, I told them, they said if I just bought one of their candy bars to support their basketball tournament, they'd let me go. And they didn't.
So you fell off the e-bike. All right, so now let's be honest. Were you selling the kids candy or handing out? Like, is the e-bike like the new Astro van? Is that how you're recruiting kids now? You fucking they don't say watch for the guy with the van anymore. They say watch for the guy with the e-bike. Is that the situation here?
And then they said, and then all of a sudden I heard somebody yell, "Hey, Honky, get away from them goddamn kids. You look like one of them damn pedophiles." And I said, "Oh, no, not again."
I know. Why do people keep calling you that, man? All right. This isn't a rehearsed bit. I just did it because Dust didn't make it to the stream quick enough. We were in the pre-room talking shit, and he didn't make it over here quick enough. So I think it was a good opportunity to talk some dumb shit. So I don't want to run a bit into the ground that we didn't even practice. And then the first thing people ever see when they see this show is you with some fucking retarded wig on talking about fucking pedophilia. Like let's chill, So that's what I'm sipping on tonight again. The unlimited bottle of black and white.
Oh God.
Woo! That'll keep the chest hair growing, baby.
That's what they put in there. That's what they put in the NASCAR on Daytona Beach when they were running moonshine.
And you drank it with me, so you really know the effect. The
It
effect
hurts.
of My God, bro.
I don't know why you just don't throw that away.
I can't. We got.
I'd almost say get.
Oh,
You don't have
it's a late
to finish it.
It has
You don't
to.
have to.
I
You
can't
just
not finish
don't.
it.
It's terrible.
It's not ideal, right? But this is the thing. When I'm doing shit, I'm doing shit. When I'm not doing shit, I'm a lazy wigger. So if I'm in the house and it's Wednesday and that's the main day that I don't go out trying to make money, I just try to relax, do some little stuff for the show, some other bullshit. I'm not gonna go out. You know what I mean? So it's whatever's in the house, and this fucking jug of 12-year aged basement black and white whiskey has been bro, but you take one sip of this shit, it's like taking 4 shots of some other shit. So like you just take one every once in a while. You know what I mean?
It's like drinking Listerine. You should just start drinking rubbing alcohol. Just get a sock and distill it.
It's rough, dog. This isn't, bro. I mean, like I said, and you were here with me. If anybody wants to see the open panel me and Dust did when he was with me, we met in person. He came, we chilled. If anybody didn't see that one, go check it out. It's mayhem, but it was fun. But me and Dust were both guzzling on that shit. I was literally waterfalling shots into his mouth. He was fucking wrecked. I was fucking saucy as fuck. That shit is goddamn like kerosene, bro. It's like fucking diesel. You know what I mean?
I smelt like I stole gas.
Yeah.
I smelt like when you go and you ever try to siphon?
Yeah, like you're a siphon.
It spills on you. Oh, you ever do that as a kid?
No, I definitely never siphoned gasoline as a young child.
We used to roll up on people's houses and just run up in their driveway
and steal their gas
and start siphoning gas.
Bro,
it takes a lot of skill. People think you just put a cutoff hose in there and it just comes, dude. It automatic, does not.
Yeah. No,
you're getting a mouthful of gas every time.
Right. You're always getting one shit you got to spit out from what I've seen. Always, right? So when you were doing shit like that, were you doing stuff like was that like an all white boy crew doing shit like that? Was that a mixed crew doing shit like that? Because I'm trying to figure out if it's a race thing or if it's an East Coast West Coast thing. Because that's not an East Coast thing, regardless, really, unless you're poor for real, like
Yeah,
that was you were just being young retards.
No, that was white guys out in the desert.
Right. That sounds like
a desert city.
Your trailer park years.
But I have siphoned gas with blacks for sure.
Yeah, I have siphoned. Okay, so now when you were siphoning gas with blacks as opposed to whites, were you doing it more for the purpose and less for the thing?
For the purpose?
Right, like when you were siphoning gas with whites, was it just like, we're white, let's siphon gas. We don't really need it, but let's do it because we're fucking white. Let's kick each other in the nuts and siphon gas. You know what I mean? And then when you were doing it with the black dudes, was it more like, yo, we need this gas for something, so let's go get it? Is that true or untrue?
No, I was trying to show the blacks. This is like showing them white fun.
All right. So kind of what I said. Okay. So basically, your original experience of just crazy white boy siphoning gas, you were like, "Yo, let me show my black friends this shit." Okay.
I brought it back to the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, let me show you how to do this, guys.
Yeah. You're paying $3 a gallon or $2 a gallon. I got you. You know what I mean?
It was people don't like that. Turns out. When they catch you, they get you, and they
you had someone like chase after you. People chase after you. Okay,
when you're when you're in the desert and it's dark, and it was like when me and you were driving and we were looking at that house where you could see into the house at night, and we were saying how everybody for like a half block, like a half block away can see what
like
you're
a half
doing
mile
in your home
straight. Yeah.
it was like that, and except it's desert, not city.
Yeah.
So you see your car lights, or you have to turn them off and just drive down dirt roads, and you're suffering the consequences, hitting dips and ditches and gullies. And we had guys come out.
So when you got chased, were you siphoning gas with whites or siphoning gas with blacks at the time when you got chased?
With whites.
With whites.
With whites.
With whites
with
again.
A karate. With a jailhouse karate expert. Meth salesman.
Methie Chan.
And
Methie Chan.
Bro.
Methie Chan. Or Jackie Meth. Whichever way you like.
I mean, he taught himself, basically studied Jean-Claude Van Damme movies and taught himself how to do those fancy jump roundhouses and stuff.
Yeah.
And couldn't wait to use them on the unsuspecting public.
Yeah.
And he was there.
Yeah.
And he had the world's biggest dick I've ever seen in person. It was huge, bro. I mean, I am not even lying to you, dude. He fucking pulled out this head, bro, and it was like a fist, dude.
This
it was
head?
Like that.
He pulled
like
out this.
His.
What do you mean this head?
His dick head.
Oh, we're on dicks again. We're on dicks again. You can count down. In any story you tell with Dust, there's like I gotta find out the exact tick of the clock, but you're always ticking towards a dick at some point. At some point, there's a dick at the end or the middle of every fucking Dust story, and sometimes at the beginning. But anyway, dickhead like a fist. Keep going.
I mean, goddamn. I mean, it's a big fucking fat cockhead, bro. Like, I was like, holy shit! Like,
this was the
guy can't get any.
Methie Chan, Jackie Meth.
It's Jackie Methie Chan, dude.
Okay. Methie Chan had the fucking big hog. So white dude with a big hog. Dispelling stereotypes.
I would say that that's the cock that people rumor about being like not just unpleasant, but like just not good. That's the one. He had that one that people go, there is such thing as too big a dick when it comes to enjoyment. He had it. Where I was, dude. It was big, bro. Chill out.
All right. Did you feel more safe siphoning gas with black people at night than white people at night? Did you feel there was maybe
not
like
really because they
camouflage factor maybe?
That's one thing, the camouflage, but then they don't know not to talk, and they just are yapping while we're doing it like it's a game. Like they act like this can't be good if we get caught, and they're just like, oh man, like nothing can happen. And it's like, what do you mean?
Well, because you gotta understand though, bro. And that's kind of the way I would look at it too. Like if we were siphoning gas, I wouldn't be as worried as if we were doing like, some other illegal shit, right? It seems like it would not be as scary, right? Like if you were fucking robbing a house or, doing some extra shit, you know what I mean? But what about the white boys? So the wild white boys, they were actually concerned. You're telling me the wild white desert fucking white boys were concerned when you were siphoning gas, bro?
At least be aware that they're
okay.
The quieter you are, the better chance you park way far away, cut the lights.
All right.
Walk
so you're
up.
saying like, so you turned them on to siphoning gas, and then you were siphoning gas, and they were having rap battles while you were siphoning gas, or they were snapping on each other, or they was like they was like, hey yo, Dust, yo, hurry up, or whatever. Is that what you're saying? Like they were just like peanut gallery type shit.
Like, come on, son. Okay. The hell you doing? Yeah. Oh, look at how he getting that gas in his mouth. Oh, you like it at? You look like one of them sissy boys.
Yeah. Okay. Steph has a good question. Like a chode, or after the giant dickhead, did it continue to giant dick?
It was soft.
Well,
Is that what
but you could.
Are we talking about soft?
Well, you said it was a giant. You said it was a giant dickhead, and it looked beyond. enjoyment, which leads me to believe it also led to, you know, a nice fucking hog. But Steph is saying like a chode, or
I don't know what a chode is.
A chode
What is that?
Is like a short, stumpy dick. You know what I mean?
Dude, this dick was as wide as my dick is long. It was about 5 inches in circumference. It's soft, dude. It had a head that was like huge, dude. Biggest dick I ever seen in my life. Still, and I'm addicted to porn and trying to get off of it. And
biggest
it's just
soft
the
dick.
biggest
Soft dick you ever seen, right? Because you said it was soft.
Yeah,
right?
I never seen it. Yeah, I didn't go. Let's go in and compare it. I didn't go. Let's get that fucker worked up. Jackie Methie Chan.
You're like, hey, what does that thing look like hard? You know what I mean? You didn't say that.
No, I did a fake punch and be like, get it away. You go like fucking fake punch, dude. Like get that fucker back in your pants, kid.
Yeah. Yo, we need Willy back on, bro. I thought you and Willy, when you were talking yesterday, I'm pretty sure I know who it was, but whoever was doing Willy was fucking absolutely.
Yeah,
bro, I was crying.
I don't know who was that.
I'm pretty sure who it was. I don't want to reveal. Time. You know what I mean? But Willy, for those that don't know, is the black man that molested Dustin, made him have a sword fight with him when he was young. And Willy came on Dust Solo live stream yesterday for a little while and was absolutely fucking shredding with riffing, and I was fucking dying. So Willy, we might have to hit me up in my inbox and let's work out some fucking some bits and conversations, because that shit was lights out, fucking hilarious. I was crying, but that's why I didn't get on your live stream yesterday, right? I'm like, listen, me and Dust, we go live every fucking Wednesday. You know, I'm always fucking running my mouth solo on everything else. You were holding it down good. That was a nice, strong solo live stream. Your boy came in. He was having some fun with you and also, you know, scared by you and your gay ways, you know, so that was good too.
Guys, if you guys want to see Frederick Douglass's great grandson, go watch that live and fast forward in till there's a
I don't disagree with you at all. That motherfucker, and especially like he was in like my bad. Go.
No, I've told him that I don't know how many times I was going. Did you purposely?
Oh,
yeah. To look
is
like
this a
Frederick
look?
Douglass?
Yeah. Is this like? Do you sit in front of the mirror every day and try to look like Frederick Douglass before you fucking But you know what it is? Like if he put a hat on, it wouldn't look like it as much, right? But it's like when you're just in like letting some of it come out and be a little like wrecked and fucking like the dude, you know who he could look like too, bro? Dude from Tales from the Hood. What's my man's name? The famous black
Clarence,
dude, the dude from
Thomas
Clarence, whatever the fuck. Yeah, that motherfucker. He could look like that man too, bro.
Yeah.
Fred,
yeah. He does.
Look, hold on. Look at Joe.
and he's like the coolest cat though, dude. He's like the man, and he's always just like he's been around some strange honkies, and so he's just like we hang out and shoot. He's the guy that came and he chased that guy that was beating up the girl that I told the story about on here, and he
was the one.
Led the
whoa! He was the one that was beating. He was the one that was beating up the girl.
He's the one that came. It was him and like 2-3 other guys that
he was the non-pussy.
Between.
He was the non-pussy. You were the pussy. You were the pussy that sat on your fucking balcony while a woman got her ass beat for 25 minutes, and my man Fred Dick Douglass, came flying in and saved this young lady.
Oh, now he came out like, 407 years ago, this hoe was getting her ass beat. Frederick Douglass put down his stop sign invention in his North Star paper to jump in and save that scallywag. I gotta go grab this beer real quick.
Oh, Okay.
gotta-
So we'll be
gotta
super
rope it in.
professional right off jump. Wait, dickhead. Wait a second. Are you walking all the way downstairs?
I just gotta go. I got a rope that I raise it up from 3 floors.
Oh, you're doing the rope thing, bro. I wish you could fucking bring the camera to that shit. This man is not. This is not hyperbole. Dust literally has like a pulley system where he has like a basket or a rope, and he ties shit and then feeds it. I'm in that. This fucking man. When you hear that and you hear that you have bars in your bathtub, you go, "Oh yeah, of course he's not gonna go downstairs and save a woman from getting beat up." You know what I mean? You know. Go ahead, bro. I'll run the intro real quick. Try to be quick.
All
All right. So we'll run the intro real quick. 20 minutes in. That's usually about where it ends up happening anyway. Appreciate anyone who's here. If you end up leaving the stream, there's always clickable topics in the description by 11, 12 o'clock tomorrow. Usually I do it right after the stream. But if you don't stick around for the whole live stream or you're only interested in certain topics, there's always clickable topics in the description in every long video on my channel. Usually by the next day, the WHiggaz, but I usually do it a couple hours after. But let's run the intro. Shout out everyone here, whoever I see in a minute, in the future of the stream, whoever leaves. Either way, we always appreciate you. Always remember a couple of very important things when you're rocking with the Wig Dogs.
I'm Irish American and never would I pretend to be an African. You need
Chicks are into Wicca.
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
Kenny, you son of a bitch. I think of what I'm going to say in my head sometimes. I laugh at it. I think it's funny. I'm going to laugh before anybody else gets a chance sometimes. You fucking son of a bitch. Fuck you, Kenny. Know you, everybody. Motherfucker. Goddamn, Kenny. Kenny fucking flame broiling me from the comment section. This fucking scumbag. You know what I mean?
Kenny.
If you laugh, then it might be funnier. So if your laugh is funny, then it might be funnier. So no, you shitty McTitty. Kenny, I fucking love you, bro. You son of a bitch. Go fuck yourself. All right. So Ian said he wants to hop on for a little tonight. He hasn't hopped on in a few. We think you want to let him up. But we got a bone to pick with Ian when he gets on here. So if you want to send, can you shoot Ian? You know what? Actually, I'm right here. You'll take fucking 35 minutes to fucking do it. You son of a bitch. Where should I send it? Damn, if I put it right in his fucking inbox, then we might just have fucking random fucking people pop in. I'll shoot it to him on Twitter real quick. You got your beer from the dumb waiter?
No, you gotta. Yeah, the son brought it up.
Oh, your son brought it up?
The son brought it up.
Your son? He's home?
Yeah. Remind us how? Yeah. He's back. He's here for a few more days, and then he's going up to Idaho. Dust. Yeah. It's
how WHiggaz are born?
I know.
Is this a theory you have?
Yeah.
Or something that was said on another video?
Yeah. This was last night in the live, I think.
I don't know if I seen that because I go in and out sometimes. So tell me the WHiggaz birth theory, please.
Nat's gotta remind me. It's something to do with it's something with a summer solstice do rags.
Oh shit.
And possibly a riffraff. I think riffraff has an albino alligator and makes it.
Yeah. Depends on the joke, Ken Dog. Depends on the joke. Some jokes should be delivered with a smile. Some should be delivered with a laugh. Some should be delivered with a straight face. Some jokes would go over your head, Kenny, because it might be satire that you don't even know I'm joking. So you don't even know all the times I'm joking, probably, Kenneth. But I love you. Big dog. Uh-oh. So we went from 11 to 8 the minute Ian popped in. So what that tells me is that probably a couple of the wig dogs from fucking from MSSP, because you know they love fucking Ian. They seen Ian fucking they knew Ian's about to be here and they fucking left. They didn't even see him pop on screen yet, bro. They had like fucking ESP. They knew he popped into the StreamYard and fucking But anyway, he's family. I don't give a fuck if you don't fucking like him. Here's my guy, Ian Ellis. Tony and Hinchcliffe owes him $14,000. Check out Philip Wave Radio, animation humor, stand-up comedy humor, aggressive, sometimes make a woman cry humor, you know. Not the biggest fan of that, but hey, I love the guy. And there he is.
Young Master Cliff. Uncle
What's good?
Dusty.
What's good, big dog?
Well, you know, I was just out here just going door to door.
No.
Spreading the gospel.
No, wait. We're putting a 16-day pause on anything along those lines. Because I had a little email conversation with somebody who owes me some money in relation to some acting services. And I'm going to chill out to the end of the month. We're going to see what happens. We're going to give integrity one more go, you know? But then, you know, if shit doesn't go the way it should, hey, I am going to ruin ya. But, you know.
No, nobody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
As I was out selling my wares, I got a phone call, petty, and I hear that someone was messing with a member of my crew. So to give the context, I was here to back you up. But 16 days, you got 16 days. I don't know how much you owe him, but you got 16 motherfucking days.
Dude, and Kill Tony's gonna get it, and this guy's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Double trouble.
We got
round them
double
up.
Trouble. Round them up, bro.
Do these look like my hug eyes? Look me in the eye right now. 16 days. Come get these kisses. I'm warming them up. I'm warming these kisses up for you. How many you gonna get? How many kisses am I gonna put on your face?
Making sweet love to you.
Door to door.
So
It's gonna be.
See what happens.
It's not gonna be any of that rough homosexual stuff. It's gonna be sweet kisses, the torturous gay stuff.
We've gone gay again. Dust will talk about dicks. Just give them 10 seconds, and here a dick comes. But yeah. So we're gonna give it a little fucking little bro. I'll tell you. Okay, go ahead.
Enough of all this inside baseball. We should talk about something topical like the writer's strike or the acting guild. These organizations that represent people. These contracts. Nothing to do with it.
Yeah, nothing to do with this at all. But anyway, here's the scamming segment of the show now. Nah. We're gonna, I'll tell you one thing, man. I had, after all this happened, and I realized, I came to a realization, at least for the moment, that this 1600 wasn't coming, bro. I had it, like, admittedly, like the angriest day, right, that I've had in like fucking, bro, like 15 years. You know what I mean?
How
bro?
do you get? There's no
bro.
way. I've seen you get you get so angry so much, though. You're the most angry person I fucking know, dude. Like, you have so much built.
Your blood pressure
I don't know.
type 2 chicken grease.
It's good. It's always good, actually. It's always good.
I worry about you, man. And when every day I was at your pad, I was like, you're going to have a heart attack. In my head, I go, that's heart attack level anger, where it's like,
no, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. See, people mistake pointed assertion in order to get a desired result as anger sometimes, right?
Oh, you're saying it's passion. You're saying it's passionate.
Yeah, when it's anger, I'm out of control. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I went into Rite Aid, and I wasn't wrong, right? Like, the person was still being a dick. I definitely am not an angry dude in general, but I definitely have a lot of suppressed anger.
We'll be the judge of this.
You also seen, but you also see me with my family, right? So I'm checking kids all the time, and fucking, you know how that shit goes. You know,
I feed all kinds of kids, animals.
You gotta check these little motherfuckers, bro.
I wish the Cliff would just remove that gate. Can we get a gate? Can you talk about your gate in your kitchen?
You still about the gate that you have to walk over because I keep the dogs out with it.
It's unnecessary. Somebody's gonna hurt themselves. There's gonna be a slip and fall, and somebody's gonna chip their teeth.
Yeah, I'm fucking I'm at Rite Aid. I'm supposed to pick up a script drop real quick, right? And I walk in. They never make you wait, right? You're supposed to walk right up. They hand you the fucking prescription because you're doing the delivery. It's already paid for. They don't got to scan nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing, right? So I'm already worked up a little bit just in life. You know what I mean? Because I just realized I'm probably getting beat. I might be getting beat for $1,600, right? And it was my son's birthday. And
one of those days. I don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It might be corny.
Do you relate back? Do you try to find how hard is it though? Like, because you want to take it out on somebody, but there's no blacks in your town. So who do you take it out on?
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, that's a white boy siphoning gas problem, not a New York fucking raised problem. See, you haven't.
I can see you just like, God damn it.
You have,
and I know you're reverting back to your whiteness after you've been taken out of the city. You're now a rural nigga.
Yeah.
I was rural boy. Hell, boy.
Right, I was going back to the city anger, right? Like in the city, you almost always have to be like one step away from choking someone to survive, right? So whatever the case is, bitch makes me wait while she takes care of someone's prescription and then rings up like 14 items. You know, sometimes people bring items to the pharmacy as well, like, you know, fucking cookies and fucking maxi pads or whatever the fuck. So I'm just sitting there 3, 4, 5 fucking minutes.
They're maximizing their situation.
So I sat there, bro, and I was being such a cunt, dog. I haven't been this.
This is typical liberal, mad at capitalism at work.
Yep, exactly,
bro.
This is high level liberal progression.
Tries to make some money. God forbid we have
you
some
got what you wanted.
Service in front of you.
Bro, I was
surprised you didn't protest right then and there.
I was being
about you, Frankie.
I was being such a cunt. You're stupid. I was being. They warned me.
They
warned me.
Guy that
wait, hold on. That's a callback though, because that's what somebody said that was talking about me in relation to the situation. Dusty was like, people told me about Cliff. They told me about him. Bro, nobody I know knows you, motherfucker. But you know what I mean. But I do know someone that knows you, and they actually did tell me.
Get to know you.
Right. Hopefully not.
Days, we're gonna get to know you real good.
Right. Hopefully I could get to never know him again. Just get my fucking money.
Oh, I hope he ain't got it. I hope you ain't got it.
I hope he pays you in fucking pennies.
Bro, part of me.
A Brinks truck pulls up with 10 million pennies.
Frankie.
Fuck your bank account.
I am mad at you, Ian, because part of me wants the same thing. You know, the bug out in me. I sometimes I actually like getting fucked. So I'm like, oh, word? Oh, okay. Got you. Bring back 2000. Bring back 2005. Bring back 2010, bitch. You know what I mean? So, bro,
you're going to be sitting there. Your kids are going to be visiting you in jail, and you're going to have a soft white underbelly interview because you murdered some fucking sorry-ass producer, fake-ass fucking skit maker.
You can't risk your freedom for something like that. If I ever see them in the room,
their pharmacies in there. I don't think they have Uber prison. I don't think they have door-to-door.
You know, me and
deliveries in the pen.
me and Uncle Dusty are gonna be in black and white on a Netflix series. Like, I guess all the signs were there. We weren't paying attention. When you look back on it,
I tell you, bro.
You look back and you see he did have a little bit of a loose cannon. There was a few signs of just blatantly and they'll pull up the posts of you ranting and raving like a maniac on the gram, being like, and this the guy he doesn't want to see 2002 Clifford motherfucking Focus get buck wild in this motherfucker. And you're like, everything. I was innocent. And you're doing your best white guy voice on the stand, sir. Bro. I would never propagate such propaganda in any aggressive manner. You can check my voting record. I have voted the right way.
I've never voted Democrat or Republican. I've never voted for either judge.
Cliff is going to be
you better fix that.
Explaining things like Dante Nero, like, yeah, but you got to understand how to perpendiculate the triangle, though. Yeah.
You got to
check on the learning, Judge. Yeah.
Without even giving my first threat, right? Nothing threatening, bro. From a 6'5", fucking 250-pound 27-year-old, I was told, "Bro, what are you gonna do, bro? You're gonna come here? I'll call the cops. What are you gonna do, bro? You're gonna punch me?"
We gotta hold him back. We gotta hold. Hey! I know you're frothing at the mouth. 16 days. We said we're gonna be cool. We're gonna be cool.
I know.
No.
Take it easy. Be cool. Be like the Fonz. Be cool, man.
All good. I'm just waiting 16 days, and then I might just drift off into the WHiggaz shadows. But you know, you can't. You just have to pay me. That's it. You just have. Yeah. You just have to pay me. That's it. So anyway, listen.
You're gonna be Tenacious D Wigger. You're gonna put on a ninja outfit and do barrel rolls in his fucking sweet house that he's gambling,
bro.
Fucking addict.
I was thinking about putting on the Ghillie suit that we used in the reshoot that I brought home with me that day, and then hiding in his bushes, not doing anything to him, but just so he's always scared when he walks by the bushes. He just never
harmless
knows.
College prank.
Yeah. But the cunt level that I was being inside of this Rite Aid dust, I was so disappointed with myself, because I always call people out, right, for not controlling emotions, and I not call them out, but try to tell them, listen, you got to evolve, you can't be that way, bro. I was standing there while this woman was getting her fucking shit rung up, bro, tapping like a fucking cunt of anger, like just tap, and then the bitch was done. And she was like, and then the worker was like, "Oh, well, that's just what we do." I'm like, "Listen, no. That's not what you do. I've been here 12 times. I go to 50 other Rite Aids. That's not what you do." And then the customer, bitch, couldn't mind the damn business. And she was like, "Cut her a break, dude," or something like that. And I was like, "Hey, listen, mind your business, lady." You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
And then,
you're like that fucking midget at the bagel shop.
No
furious,
shit.
2 feet
God
shorter than
damn.
everyone.
Yeah, but I'm not a midget. That's the difference, bro. But the pharmacist the pharmacist was a midget. The pharmacist was a midget, though. There was some little like, look, bro, the dude looked like Professor. Bro, he looked like Professor Santa Claus, but he was like 5'6", 5'5". Bro, he looked like he should have a pipe behind the shit.
Do you have to raise your arms above your head to push a cart?
yeah.
Or do you just get a basket and wear it like a backpack?
Yeah. Bro, yeah. I actually have 12 of those baskets in my car, by the way. But from doing this shit, I just snatch them. But so then the pharmacist was like,
so
"Do you want to do?" Bro,
this isn't going well.
bro. The dude runs up like in a super like slightly aggressive way. He's like, "Do you want to do the order or not?" And I was like, I swear to God, Dust, like I got flashbacks of like losing my temper back in the day, and pictured just me grabbing him from the other side of the counter. And I was like, "No, I fucking don't." I was like, "Cancel it, motherfucker." Then I went back in, thought about it for a minute, right? Because by the way, my kids are sitting in the car in the parking lot during all this. So I go back in and I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go try to smooth this over a little bit. I walk in, this little fucking midget Santa Claus looking motherfucker's like, "I don't want to talk to you." So I got the manager. I spoke to him, had a fairly level-headed conversation with him. I'm like, "Listen, they did it a different way than they usually do it."
Christ.
I was like, "I'm a cut." I was like, because they were going to call the cops and shit.
This is
I was
too
like,
much, Cliff. This is too much, dude. What is wrong with you? Knock it off. You're over here terrorizing fucking Rite Aid and shit.
You know what,
Frankie, what are you doing? Knock it off.
But I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. I just overreacted. I wasn't wrong because
you don't have to be right.
I know.
It's not about right and wrong. It's about your blood pressure and not fucking acting like a maniac all the time over that little petty shit. You know people are retarded. You know it. That's why we don't like going to stores. I hate going to the fucking store. I hate standing in lines. I don't like to go. I try to, you know what I mean? Everybody's, because people are retarded.
Yeah. I know. Believe me, I was embarrassed. Not embarrassed, but like I was embarrassed that I lost control. Right. That's why I went in. I semi-apologized to the manager. We had a good conversation, shook hands, you know, whatever the case is. And then like I had a real bad. Then I told my kids, my girl, I'm like, listen, that's done. I'm like, I've come to grips with the fact that I might be getting beat on this money. So now we're into a different phase. You know what I mean? I'm like, I won't have another day like this. I promise.
I feel like this every night at the Focus House? Do you gather around to give them an update on your anger?
Because I'm the one, bro. I'm the one that keeps it fucking under control here, bro. Ask my kids. I got witnesses, bro. If I was like this like that all the time, me or my girl would be dead. I'd be on investigation discovery because my girlfriend is a full-time fucking asshole. So I have to be different. You know what I mean? I have no choice.
She gets healthcare from her asshole in this.
Yeah, bro.
Benefits.
Right. When people come over
as an asshole. SSI disability for being an asshole.
Yes. She goes to union meetings. She has patches that she wears.
Right.
Stripes in the asshole game.
Right. Gets $1,200 a month. Gets $1,200 a month.
$1,200 a month.
Teardrop tattoo.
Bro,
that she's a straight.
She a real team.
But she's great though. If we have company, she's great. I can hug her and it's all good. And
she's great.
You know, if I go to her sister's house, it's all good. But if it's just me and the kids, and her, oh boy, does Focus get fucking emasculated fucking every day.
Well, you want me to respect you in front of the kids? The kids are taller than you. Fuck you, Focus. You fucking bitch.
Ian, you're not tall enough to talk all that shit.
Excuse me? I couldn't hear you down there. What did you say? 3 feet? What did you say from the counter? Hey, get your kid seat out so I can hear you.
Dust could attest to my height. I'm right around his brother's height. His brother's 5'10". I'm a little shorter.
Right around Dust nipple height.
Yeah. I'm a little shorter than brother.
There was a couple times when I was at the house visiting at the Focus household that I went out to smoke a cigarette and didn't want to come back in. I gave it about 2-3 minutes to let the air clear because I could hear the
me and Wifey. We had a series. There
was one. I go, let me just put this one out. I can smoke another cigarette and go for a
Don't embarrass me in front of Uncle Dusty.
No.
He's my internet friend.
That's not what it was.
Embarrass me.
The irony of the fight is she got mad at me because me and Dust were taking a little too long to go to the store and grab beer. Hold on. So I took a picture online at Family Dollar. I said, I'm still in here. And the irony of what caused the brawl, she was like, don't act like you got to send me pictures and show me where you are. Meanwhile, the bitch is literally like that. So I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? You're like that. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? You know, she's
my wife does that. She does that where she acts like she's given like so much care. And then you go, okay, I'm going to show her, you know, but in their mind, she probably goes, he took that off the internet. Like in her mind, in women's mind, I should say, because in my wife's mind,
it feels like an alibi.
He's real creative. Goddamn.
He's definitely fucking a bitch.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
He's getting
I hear that
to this day. My wife gives me if you're cheating on me, tell me every other day. And we've been together for fucking 20-something years.
Tell you, bitch, I'd be bragging about it.
Man.
I'd wake up with
bro, you think I'd be here?
I'd have a high five at the gym. Do you know what I did last night, honey? Sit down. You're not going to believe this. No, me.
Well,
yes.
With 2 bitches.
Yeah. And just 2 bus stop bitches. Just 2 bus stop bitches.
Sloppy.
Pick
the
them
worst
up.
pussy I ever had, but there was 2 of them.
2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get checked.
They weren't calling me a
cunt.
I
took a shower.
Piece of shit.
that Dust and Ian are both quite infamous for it. I do it sometimes too, though. I'm guilty of it sometimes too. But Bellin.
I have a question for Uncle Dusty. The gate in Focus's kitchen that you hate, when your tummy would bump into it, how many feet back were your actual feet? Like how far away were your shoes when your tummy started to push that gate open?
It was so bad.
He couldn't lift his leg, bro. He couldn't lift his leg barely, bro. Bro, it's like this fucking high, bro. It's like this high, bro.
The thing is that like, why are you keeping one dog in one area when the dogs are all over? Like, it's not like you're like, okay, this room is
because
not
the
for
big
animals,
dog is the
and you
nasty
keep them in
dog.
here.
Because the big dog is the nasty dog. You should know this. You have a big dog. The big dog is the dog I want to keep out of that room.
Big dog's the one you do butt stuff with, and the little dog you just put peanut butter on your dick. You know what I'm saying? You don't. It's not animal cruelty.
Yeah,
you got a big
know the
dog.
difference.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know the difference, bro. You know.
Fucking
idiot. Yeah. But the funny thing is that it's like maybe like this. It's actually a screen, like 2 screens that I put together because they're easy to pop on and off real quick. And it was like this. At one point, I hopped over it like 17 times in a row, like a fucking retarded dog, just to show him like, Dust, this isn't a big deal.
Show
you know
him
what I mean? Like,
and this is Cliff the whole time too. It'd be like he'd do that and then be like, "Do you want a foot race?" He kept having this thing with a foot race. He kept being like, "Let's foot race." And
he didn't didn't have friends as a child, so he's doing like what he thought the other kids were doing.
Yeah,
like he was
like,
6 in his bedroom, and he's like, "I bet they're all foot racing right now." I bet Joshua and Brian are foot racing. I bet Scott and Zach are foot racing. And I'm just here with 2 feet.
I mean,
I brought him a potato. I brought him a. Okay, go. You, Dust.
No, we had a skit idea that was like, let's do a couple like wiffle ball. We'll do a wiffle ball pitch.
Wigga Olympics. Wigga Olympics.
Like
the Wigga Olympics.
All right.
Yeah.
And that was that was like, okay, let's do this. But then Cliff's doing fucking whatever the fuck else. He's spinning in circles, spinning out of control. So that like goes to the side, and then he just keeps going, "You want a foot race?" And I'm like, "No, like for the camera on the skit, sure, we'll do. I'm not gonna just race for no. I'm not. I
wanted to do it on camera. No, hold on, shut up. I wanted to do it on camera, bro. I didn't just want to have like a fucking. But I wanted to do everything else on camera. The foot race that I was gonna keep private. Does that even make any sense? Of course, I want to do it on camera.
No, it doesn't.
Hold on, Uncle Dusty showed up with a suitcase full of drugs, like leaving Las Vegas. And Cliff answered the door like in his jammies. He's like, "Hey, I got you matching jammies. You're not gonna believe this. We're getting Pizza Hut. I rented all of the Jason movies. We're staying up tonight. We're eating popcorn." I told Mom to go fuck herself. I told her to stay in the fucking bedroom.
Bro, I wanted to do a potato sack race. And he said no. I'm like, well, this is some fucking bullshit,
like, let's build a fucking pillow fort on the kids' bunk beds that Dust is sleeping on. You know, and he's like, let's get our
G.I. Joes own out. Pint of ice cream. We're gonna do it.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
it did have good pizza though.
But you should have foot race though. But you should give a foot race a shot. There's nothing wrong with it.
You threw around over foot races.
You threw the football pretty good.
47-year-old man.
First of all, you're 63 and I'm not near 47. But that's besides the point.
I could outthrow. I could still be a quarterback in a D league right now.
Oh, well, that's ridiculous. But you did throw it better than I thought you would for a disabled fucking guy that can't get over a gate.
Frankie, do you do this to all disabled vets? Do you just show up at the VA like, "Hey, get out of that wheelchair. We're doing a foot race." You made him, right? Come on, I made him. War.
Shell shock my ass.
Yeah. Just rubbing their heads like, "Hey!"
All right, talk that shit. I'm gonna come to Chicago and I'm gonna fucking come foot race you, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's a great shit right there. That is a perfect one to show up at the VA.
A guy who only wants to do shit with disabled people, with disabled vets.
All disabled shit. That was like the one we were talking about where the guy pulls up to the park, the skit idea that we wrote down that was like pull up at every place where there's children and just be out there.
Bad idea.
Trying to beat them, trying to mash them out.
I would call that sketch series. This is what I think fun is. And then you just show up and show people the wrong kind of fun.
The wrong kind of fun. That's interesting. Yeah. That's an interesting
that could be a good
process. Yeah. But yeah, but because the thing is, Dust is a fake disabled vet, right? Like Dust.
Whoa.
No, he earns his check. He deserves his check. I'm not talking about from a fraudulent standpoint, but I'm talking about Dust wants to be disabled. Dust is one of these people that since he was like 35, he's like, I can't wait to just like give up, not walk. You know what I mean? Fucking ride an e-bike.
To all these wounded vets. oh, your hand got blown up by a hand grenade. You just wanted to be lazy. You just wanted to not contribute to society. You haven't given enough.
He's got 2 hands. He's got 2 feet. All right. He's the most fucking bootleg. He's like the no frills disabled vet. If he was on his cereal, his shit wouldn't even have it. They wouldn't even call it like fucking toasted oats. It would just be like a white box with 2 lines on it. Disabled vet.
I'm sorry that defending your freedom wasn't enough. I'm sorry you feel like he needs to contribute more to society.
Well, you know. Well,
you goddamn communist. The hell, Cliff?
See, the thing is,
you felt that way about our patriots.
Was it hard being a white rapper? Have you tried being a GI in the Middle East?
yeah. That would be different. If he did that shit,
I know.
It would be totally
trying to show these blacks
totally
that you
different.
fucking deserve to be there.
Whoa.
You ever tried being in Iraq under fire? Okay.
Blacks, dicks, or black dicks. Those are that's Dust's triangle. It's like blacks, dicks, and then also black dicks. That's his triangle of every conversation at some point.
And
blacks,
an e-bike. E-bike.
Dicks.
Don't forget the e-bike, sir.
Nat Clode of Fat Incel checking in.
Oh, nice.
The thing is,
I love an incel, dude. Shout out the incels.
I believe in Dust. That's the thing. That's why I fuck with him the way I do. Because I believe if Dust wanted to, he could be more physical again and shit. I just think he leans so hard into this shit. He's like, I'm putting fucking bars up in my bathtub. I'm getting a fucking e-bike. I'm going to use a fucking dumbwaiter pulley system instead of walking down the stairs. Like, this is giving up shit. This ain't disabled shit.
More
you know what I mean?
Active. I did more exercise in your town than you have since you've lived there.
I don't
Impossible.
think you appreciate the ingenuity. This is a man who was putting his mind to use.
I agree on that.
He said, why would I do that? Why not make a dummy waiter system? This man is a genius. Exactly. We need to get him into the lab. He needs to be solving world crises.
Kenny, Ian, and me would both be... Me and Ian would both have a battle for who laughs at their own jokes more. So how dare you act like Ian isn't a laugh at his own joke kind of guy? Ian and me are probably the 2 most guilty of that. Yeah, that's how I feel. But Kenny's calling me out all night. I believe in you, Dust. That's all I can tell you. I believe in you, bro. I will not give up on you like you've given up on yourself. And you say you're a disabled vet. I say let's foot race. I say let's foot race.
I rode 20 miles today.
It doesn't count as riding if it's electric powered. You went 20 miles today.
It's a motorcycle. Yes. I know that you're jealous of my hog. Yeah. I get it. I know that they didn't go over there. The liberals in Pennsylvania at your Democrat meeting. They go, excuse me. They're not going to count that as a motorcycle.
You live in California.
Okay?
You son
out
of a bitch.
here in conservative country, Southern California, conservative land, where there's more Trump voters per capita in the urban area than anywhere.
My house too, bro. My neighborhood. You seen my neighborhood, bro? We seen like 3 trucks with rebel flags when you were out here. I was pointing out, "Don't tread on me" flags and rebel flags. Fuck out of here, bro. There was motherfuckers driving around.
At a moment we're driving around. Yeah. What was it? You picked me up. That was when I walked to get the beer. I think. I got some exercise. Right. Walked to the store. Got a beer. Looked at a veteran park. A nice statue. Shout out to history in that town. Beautiful.
Shout out.
And I mean, it's a gorgeous town. I mean, it is. I love that town. It had a lot of history, a lot of veteran stuff. But and I'm jealous you're going to Gettysburg. I am jealous, man. I hope you guys have fun. But
we almost canceled it. We almost canceled it because of it. You heard me? We almost canceled it because of this cocksucker. But now we'll get
to that. Let's just get to the Confederate flag. I hadn't seen a Confederate flag in a minute. I haven't seen a Confederate flag flying out the back of a 4x4 in a minute. It was kind of. I got excited and Cliff immediately went like chase him down. I don't know. I guess you were gonna chase him down. And
he's barking at him like a dog. He's like, roo, roo, roo.
He was gonna be like, it's over, man. The North
no
won.
Friendship.
Come on, bro.
No friendship. Just comment. No friendship. Just content. I was fucking literally recording a video, driving, talking to you.
Did you record that?
You know what I mean?
Is that recorded? Is that being recorded for quality purposes?
Of course. That's why I sped up after him. The same way I sped up after the pedal biker to show you what the body type of a pedal biker looks like compared to an e-biker.
Would it be all right if we got Rex up here?
Rex, only if he wants to talk politics, politics or rape.
He is our go-to in Canadian American political talk.
From what I understand, a new show may be in the works featuring Frankie and Roanoa.
Yeah, it's the hip hop, politics, and rape podcast.
Jesus.
It's a hip hop politics. We're gonna talk all things hip hop, politics, and of course rape.
I don't know why you think rape is funny, dude. It's not. 1.2 million women are raped every
one time is too much
on Earth. It is, and some people suffer 2 times. Cliff,
2 times. Rapey 2 times. Yeah, get Rex up here, of course. Well, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go into a couple subjects though, because I can't just do 0 subjects.
I don't think so. We need no subjects.
Didn't you have a bone to pick with me?
Oh yeah, Dust.
Right.
Dust has a bone to pick with you.
Ian,
actually,
I went to go buy a 3-pack of beers today, like I do on every Patreon payday. Okay, with my 6 Patreons, and I didn't have the $7.50 available because Ian deleted his pledge, and I just wanted to know. It's fine. I just wanted to know where you went and spent that $1.
I'll tell you what happened is I canceled my Patreon, and then as I canceled mine, I unsubscribed to anything I was subscribed to, so I could just be done with the app. So it wasn't personal. It's more about Patreon than it was about you. I'll send you $1 if
no, he was sending
your PayPal.
No,
PayPal account. I got
Anthony
on it.
Anthony, we're going door to door right now.
Can you?
I saw Ian Ellis sharing his Patreon in Discords earlier. He's lying.
Why'd you?
He's lying, Dust.
You're
Dust
just
is lying.
Not going to post.
He's lying. Dust, he's lying to you.
I'm just wondering if he's doing anything else.
Of Focus CDS, where it's this Machiavellian 4D chess. He just can't take my word for it. Don't listen to Smeagol.
No, you can't.
All right, don't let Satan whisper into your ear.
He's lying.
No,
the truth is I didn't have.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm just not good for it. You know, it was like listen to your show or feed my kid, and it was a tough choice. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting there, I was patting my head. I was like,
that makes me feel better. Okay, that's what I needed to hear. Thank you. I appreciate it. And know that if we already talked about, I wish I could click a free button on Patreon because it's really not even about. Obviously, it's not about the money. The boy ain't fucking goddamn come town.
It's about the money. That's why I canceled mine.
It is about the money. At the end of the day, you're starting to
realize it's about the money.
The rape ass podcast.
What about realer asser podcast?
The rape ass podcast network. I like that. The rape.
Or you can just start it as the Louis J. Gomez podcast. You know, use the
just totally just go right for it. The Tony Hinchcliffe Entertainment. You could do some
kill
shit
Tony
like
or kill Anthony.
Views, you know. All right, so check this shit out.
Call it like
definitely not gay.
The golden pony. All right, check this shit out. So check this shit out.
I just seen a video guy made of like all the times that Tony Hinchcliffe is gay. I forget who made it. I don't know if it was not what's homeboy's name that makes all the Brandon Schaub ones.
It is Dust is Dust
frequency.
Hold on. Is Dust audio cracking for anybody else too, or is it just in my headphones? Ian?
I think he's fine.
I hear a little crackling occasionally. I was just curious if it's it could be my connection, or his. All right. So out of the things that we definitely know we got to talk about, do you want to talk about the fight that broke out at the Mayweather Jr. versus Gotti III fight that happened a couple days ago? Floyd Mayweather fought John Gotti's grandson the other day.
What?
Yeah.
Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm not fucking with you at all. And a massive brawl broke out after the fight, like a huge brawl, and a brawl backstage, and there was a fucking giant brawl backstage as well. Hold on, I want to pop us up this way. I like when we're up here. I got to re-edge. Give me 1 second, Ian. I got to pop up the third.
But what was more brutal, this or the fight at the Beyonce concert?
Was there a fight at the Beyonce concert?
Too? Google it.
All right, well,
Google it.
We'll look at that one in a minute. I don't know if this is centered, but we're just gonna pretend like it is, and pop this up there. All right, so put it in the middle. You're gonna get sandwiched in between 2 wigga dicks, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Always about dicks with you.
Oh wait, hold on.
I want to touch you.
Let me make sure
touch you all over.
They're showing it
All
again.
over again. Touching your body. I mean, I like to picture Ian naked in the shower sometimes. I like to think he's got a six-pack. My Ian has a six-pack.
I want to have one of those Mason chain dicks in your fantasies where it's just like a long rope, with a cabbage on the end of it. Swinging around like a cattail.
Oh, they making us wait 15 seconds of goddamn ads on this shit. Where's my 15? Let me tell you something, Joseph. I would beat the shit out of you in boxing. I've been boxing on and off since I was very young, bro. You might want to box Dust alone to even stand a little bit of a chance. You mentioned wrestling.
I'll take both of you guys. I'll take both of you guys. I'll take you, Cliff, and Joseph Johnson. Same time.
I wish that were true, Dust. I wish that were true.
I mean, it's just the facts, dude. I Google it and see what the answer is.
So the next time you come, if I have gloves ready, you down?
Dude, no gloves.
Next time he comes, it's down the back of your throat. Get.
I'm from the streets, bitch.
I got news for you, Cameron. I love Dust very much, and I was telling Dust that in his prime, we'd probably have a good fucking scrap, but Dust just can't move around as good as he used to be able to. If Dust is close to you, Dust could definitely do damage. You know what I mean? But if you can move around at all, Dust ain't in move around mode, unfortunately, nowadays.
Don't let the e-bike fool you, man. I can still bounce with the best of them. All right? Listen, I'm over here dancing, dude. Cassius Wigger
Cameron,
Clay.
it can't be disrespect because I was just with this man in real life for 4 days. You don't think we both sized each other up 20 seconds after meeting each other?
Cameron's he's kind of nailing it. I mean,
yeah, maybe the cardio.
He's got a good point.
Maybe
I'm doing 20 miles a day on the e-bike.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going through preserves. I'm looking at bobcats, owls, spotted ones.
Yeah,
my thighs are getting thick. Now your calves, if I caught a Cliff chest kick with that goddamn fucking hoof. Oh, dude, if you throw a Yuget to my chest, then
Cliff does look like the character creator in the new Street Fighter. You pull up video game donkey and just look at the thumbnail of that in Cliff's face. He exists in the server.
Yeah. Fucking but don't forget that's exactly punching power is generated from the legs. Never forget that. That's where it comes from. Boy.
Yeah, if you're a bitch, I do it from the back of my dick.
My power comes from my balls, dude. Everybody knows that.
He does. He definitely does. Dust is definitely a strong dude. Like, you know what I mean? When you hug him, you shake his hand. Dust got strength to him for sure. It's just the dexterity nowadays that he lost, unfortunately. But I think he could get it back. I personally think he could get it back.
Your wife is barking in the background.
She's
telling you, I'm going to refresh my drink. I'll be back.
Hold on, wait a minute. Nope, that's a Chicago accent. Sorry, Ian. Mine sounds too much like New York for that dog.
Well, my wife's voice is way more husky.
I feel like Ian has an Ebony wife. I know it. He's got a sister. I feel like Ian went and dipped his toes in the Ebony pool, dude. I feel it. Yeah. I feel it in my bones, man. I feel it in my wiggle bones.
Who, Ian? You think Ian's got black wife?
I think so. There's a chance.
Yeah.
I think it's a 51% chance. Honestly. It's a 51%.
None of my black friends are mad at my white wife.
Okay.
Yeah. Our wives and sisters
still getting catcalled. As long as she's still getting catcalled, right? That's all that matters. I mean, that'll make a woman feel good. You've been married a while, as long as somebody is still catcalling. You know what I mean? Make them feel good. That's how you get turned on before sex. You just drive through the worst part of town.
See, this is always the issue.
You look good. Hell.
This is always the issue with some of the weirdos that like one of us or don't like the other, and they come from other worlds. Like, they'll do anything they can to try to get in between a wigger. You can't do that. You can't do that, Cameron.
You can't listen. These are just one man's comments. Like Norm Macdonald said, this is just one person's comment. You can't put too much into that.
Nah, and you can't come between the wiggers, bro. That's what they want, Dust. That's what certain people want.
I mean,
they want.
At the end of the day,
they want to see a wigger break up.
Cliff.
I know, but these cornballs, what they would love more than anything, you know how this internet shit works, right? They would love a wiggle breakup, and then me and you to be like Anthony, but you know, actually have good
And
shit
Opie,
to say.
I
going
call
back
Anthony.
and forth. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You're Opie. I call Anthony.
Yeah, I'll talk about door to door. You know what I mean? They want to see the war. That's what
I was talking about Kumia.
Yeah. I don't want either one of those fucking pieces of shit. You know what I mean? I'm good.
Dude, I'll take Kumia in this made up scenario. Also, if anybody wants us to break up, go to citydon'tsleep.com, buy me a coffee.
.tv.
And
.tv.
.tv. And if we get 10 by tonight, by the end of the episode, we'll break up.
If we get 10 Patreons on our
10
Patreon, we'll break up.
We'll break up. So if you hate the Wigs or you love Cliff and you hate Dust, or you love Dust and hate Cliff, if you hate Ian and if you love Ian and hate us both, go to buy me a coffee.
Yeah.
/
I'm telling you. You know that's what these fucking some of these dweebazoids want, bro. They want
put your money where your mouth is. If you really
pay for the drama.
Put your money. Pay for the drama.
Pay for the drama. If you give us 100 Patreons, we'll break up and do opposing podcasts for the next.
We'll do opposing podcasts, and then we'll come on for another podcast, and we'll oppose each other, and we'll have a show that we'll have showdowns. There'll be 3 shows.
Yeah,
Cliff solo, Uncle Dust solo, and then the Wig is just fucking at war with each other.
The Wiggle War show.
Wiggle War, dude.
You know what I mean? Yeah, straight up.
Put your money where your mouth is, dude. Let's get this show broke the fuck up.
All right, so peep game. This is the end of the fight right here, right? Kenny Bayless, longtime ref, obviously, reffing a fucking circus match, breaks it up. John Gotti III, he said, nah, fuck it, bro. Dude literally stopped the fight. And this dude was like, hell no, this shit ain't over. Look, goes after Floyd, starts trying to throw bombs. Hits him with a little left here, maybe. Then Floyd hits him with a nice right hand. And then, bro, just fucking chaos, bro. Fucking chaos broke out.
Is he a legit fighter, this Gotti guy?
So John Gotti III.
Or is this for show?
He fights MMA. I think he's like, I don't know. I want to say he's like maybe 3, maybe 4-0 or 5-1 or something along those lines in MMA. So he's never boxed professionally, you know. But I mean, I'm not mad at his frustration, because if you rewatch the video, what we just watched, if anybody goes back or watches it somewhere else, you'll see. I mean, the dude, he was losing. You know what I mean? He was getting pieced up, but it's not like Floyd was fucking battering him, you know. So he's like, it's some bullshit. You still don't do what you do, but when it's a circus match of a fight, I'm not mad at him. If that was a real fight, I wouldn't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Floyd's so frustrating to fight. It's got to be so frustrating. I mean, watching it, you're frustrated with anybody who fights. And they're like the highest level of trying to figure each other out on some physical chess. And God damn, dude, he's so I had to stop. I stopped watching him because he got me so irritated on the Oscar de la Hoya. That's when I checked out on Floyd Mayweather. I wasn't a big enough boxing fan to go like, oh wow, look at this defense.
Look at the skill. Look at the skill.
Look at the skill of avoiding contact. It was enough.
Yeah. I was a Floyd hater for like a long time, like an infamous Floyd hater, bro. I would lose bets with people all the time. And, you know, but then being such a boxing freak, I ended up having to like just look at the skill and be like, God damn, this dude's fucking, you know, you know, like the skill level to what he had, not what he has now. Because now he's doing the same thing, essentially, though, that you're saying, though, because he's fighting guys that are nowhere near his fucking level. You know what I mean? Like, he's fighting a dude that isn't even in his, even now, Floyd at 45, 47, whatever the fuck he is, he's fighting non-boxers. So it's essentially the equivalent of when he was at his peak fighting a mediocre guy, right? Not even fighting the top shelf guys, fighting the guys that he just used to embarrass. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It's amazing,
you know?
That he got any, and this is like those, this is all for money, and he's making a killing, and God bless
millions,
and all that good shit.
Millions to fight John Gotti's double grandson. You know what I mean? The third, whatever the fuck you want to call him. You know what I mean?
No spaghetti eating sons of bitches. Come on, man. Hell, I know you can beat that Mulan motherfucker. There was a lot of racist shit said here when they got into the back room and all Gotti's family
bro,
came
you
in.
kidding me, bro? New York Italians, bro.
Dog, a lot of eggplant references.
Come on,
a lot of
bro.
old school. It sounded like casino. It sounded like Sugar Hill with fucking Wesley Snipes. When they're fucking they talk to them and then they just wait until they're gone and then they say it to their face in Sugar Hill, but also in the back room.
Yeah.
It's wait till a lot of vegetable references.
It's wait till they're gone a lot of time, but like New York racist and New York Irish people for that matter, they're not like, most of them aren't like white supremacy racist, but they're definitely like some of the most racist people though, as far as the words, right? Not as far as like the action, like they're not real. Like if they see a black person hurting on the street, they'll like call one black person the N-word strong, but then help somebody. They might even give a tip jar to another black dude the next stoplight. But when it comes to the words, dog, oh my God, are you spot on, bro? In the back, that shit was just, can you believe this fucking Mulian? Hey, this fucking eggplant. Look at this fucking eggplant. Come on, he wasn't even hurting you that bad. You know what I mean? You know?
And that's like, it's like this guy, I feel like would go like, this is why we don't live. We shouldn't live together, but then also has a neighbor that he helps out. That's like a senior citizen that's black. And he brings him his fucking groceries. But it says some shit like that out of just some anger or a moment. He's having a moment.
Bro, New York is the marketplace for like passive racism, you know, not supremacy racism so much. There's a little bit of that, you know. You go to certain like real deep in Staten Island, you might find a little bit of it. Some places, you know, they go up past the Bronx. You know.
Did you see the video of the girl caught peeing that goes on a racist rant?
No, but I'm gonna stick with this for now, and then if you want to put that link somewhere for me, I'll hit it. You let me know about it.
I just watched real quick. Glory has an Irishman. You said Irishman, so I was gonna say there's an Irishman in that movie Glory. You know Glory. You saw Glory, right? It's like Denzel Washington. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the drill sergeant? This has this Irish accent. Matthew Broderick has to keep being like, "Do you think you're taking it too? You think you're being a little too hard on him?"
Yeah. I kind of remember it.
It's the best. It's the best, dude. It made me laugh.
Yeah.
But he cared though. Is my point? He cared.
That's what I'm saying. It's that passive racism. Yeah. It's that. I don't want to hurt you racism, but also like I look at you a little less. You know what I mean? You're a little less, but like I hope you do okay. You know, it's that type of racism. Like you're not me. You know what I mean? Hey, you're not me. But I hope you're all right. You know, it's that kind of shit. You know. Yeah, Joe, for sure. That is the thing that will always put a little mark on Floyd's career is he waited guys out. He would wait till guys were like 2-3 years past their prime and fight them and this, that. But there's also another side to that where if you become the A side and you have that type of control and you're that big of a draw, I mean, it's also smart, you know? So it's like, you know, you kind of got to see it from both angles a little bit.
But you hate when a black guy's smart. That's the thing. The general public still.
Yeah, when you're.
I wonder if it was a white guy. I wonder if it was a white guy doing his technique. I wonder if it would be taken completely different. Because at the end of the day, people just want to see a black motherfucker get beat down that has no losses. Dog. I mean, the whitey's in there like, fuck this fool. Like somebody beat this fucking black dude's ass. I know it, dude. I know it. Yeah. It's there. Like people just like they wanted to see him get grabbed and suplexed. Like fucking.
Of course. Floyd especially, because Floyd not only was a good shit talker, super arrogant, and almost nobody could touch him. Almost nobody could touch him in the ring. He's like it was almost impossible because you could bitch and you could say, oh, people ran and oh no, he ran. Floyd ran around the ring. Well, then you know what? Learn how to cut off the ring better. The point of boxing is hit and don't get hit. If you could accomplish hit and don't get hit, listen, you're winning the ultimate game of boxing. You're protecting your brain. You're making your fucking money. Is it my preferred style? No. Do I think he fucking picked and chose his opponents to a degree? Of course. To Rex's point, I love Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson's resume is shit when it all comes down to it. Fucking love Mike Tyson, but he really only beat a few really good guys. Doesn't take away the pure dominance, and he was beating whoever was in front of him, and that's the guys that were there. right? So we don't know how it would have transcended in a different era. But
Mike
that's
Tyson always
100%.
took the number 2 though. You know, he's not like he waited for the number 3 or 4.
Yeah. He went. Yeah, exactly. No, let's see. He fought who was there, right? That's the fucking bottom line. He fought who was there, and he did it in dominant fashion. But to Rex's point, unfortunately, Mike Tyson 100% fought a lot of tomato cans. You know, that is the truth about Mike Tyson. Lomachenko is a fucking master. He looked great against Haney. I thought he won the fight against Haney. It was a close fight, but he won clear 7-5. Pacquiao literally fought anyone. Exactly. Yeah. That's the De La Hoya too. That's the thing with De La Hoya too. No, you can say whatever you want about De La Hoya. The losses, this and that. He was a fucking medalist. He was a medalist in the Olympics. And the minute he came to the pros, he had to start fighting good guys very soon after. And he fought everybody. There's nobody that De La Hoya didn't fight. He was one of my favorite fighters. He's a fucking massive weirdo. But he's one of my favorite fighters, 100%.
That was the most frustrating
no
fight I've ever watched, was Floyd versus Oscar De La Hoya.
I lost $20 on that fight to my boy Rennie, who is a Floyd-like dude in real life, but is my brother. I
shouldn't remember where I was at in a bad fight, bro.
Yeah.
You should remember like where you were at for like excitement during a fight. You shouldn't remember like how frustrating. Like it's like thinking about
I remember
bad times in your life constantly.
De La Hoya just didn't have it. He just didn't have nothing.
No, yeah, he got picked apart. He got picked apart. But it wasn't. No, I'm not gonna say that because I left the fight thinking De La Hoya won or it was a draw. When I went back to it years later, I do realize that Floyd probably deserved the W, but it was close. But it was just like, you know, he was just pot shotting him. Not. Yes, people called him out, but yes, that's just inaccurate. Any real boxing fan that I know saw the fight 7-5. Don't matter the race. Don't matter what it is. They saw Loma over Haney 7-5. There's a video on my channel. I reacted to it right after the fight. Gave a full breakdown. My round by round scoring is in the comment, is in the description. And that's what people don't do with boxing. And that's where they fuck up. You got to score.
Guys, if you want to go to my channel, I've been covering the Zorro versus King One Piece episodes. And I break it down arc by arc.
Go to his channel.
Go to my channel.
Please.
Also go to Ian's channel, Field Wave Radio, and the Patreon.
Do
also go to my channel where I break down Kenny Rogers narrating the Real West. 46 episodes came out in 1992. We're on the boom towns to ghost towns, guys. Virginia City, guys. Okay, guys?
Do it all. Go fuck with everybody. But
I did send you that clip on Twitter.
Twitter.
Sorry, that's why I got bounced out real quick and then had to come back. From one fight to another. Let's see who can call this fight. Tell me who has the best hands.
Is there anything I'm going to have an issue with here?
I believe it's censored. I got me some Jaeger. Now it's a little too late to go Red Bull. So mix it down with some fresh water and squeeze it. Purple squeeze it.
Did somebody give that to you for free, or you actually purchased that?
I like to stick with Jaeger because I can manage the after effects. I know I can drink, half a bottle of this and wake up fresh as a daisy tomorrow. I watched you guys live stream and I was like, they're gonna kill themselves tomorrow. These boys have no idea.
You're not wrong.
I was good.
You're
not wrong. I was up ripping and roaring.
Hey, Cliff was trying to give me the business, tell me to get out of his son's bed, and it's like I'm holding it down in his bunk bed.
Stop rubbing your balls on my fucking kid's bed, you fucking scumbag.
Dude, I didn't masturbate for a week, and I felt weird.
I didn't masturbate while you were here either, actually.
That's how much respect I had for the fucking Focus household, is your boy did not.
I was in solidarity. I was in solidarity with you. And then after this, we'll go back to
Did you have sex when I was in your household?
No, hell no. Fuck no, bro. I barely have sex when you're not in my fucking household.
Did you?
Had you guys touched tips? The universe may have exploded. The raw power of those pent up loads.
Yeah,
it's like two Wigga stars colliding in the night. Might start a new universe, dude. A Wiggaverse.
Tyson Fury can't help but be respected. Now, all I want to see now, I know I'll just wrap up this type of regular boxing talk, but I know not a couple of my people in here are actually from like the boxing streams and stuff like that at times. Tyson Fury, definitely the best of this generation, but he needs to fight Usyk to fully prove it in a way. Deontay Wilder needs to fight everybody else now, because if Wilder can beat Usyk and beat Ruiz, or beat Usyk and Ruiz, or Anthony Joshua and Usyk, or he proves he's number 2 from this generation. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury, number 1 from the generation, is no debate unless Usyk beats him, and Usyk's kind of generation behind him anyway. He was at cruiserweight for most of these era. So I want to see Wilder get in there with the other top heavyweights, and I think he's going to end up going down as the second best of this generation, regardless of the skill level. The power is a fucking, that's an X factor, no matter how you cut it, So let's.
Well, I look forward to seeing that 20 for 20. It's going to be an epic story when it's done.
Yeah.
We're looking at history in the making. This is a great story. You want to be there as it's happening.
This is true.
And to the TOS people, the video we're about to watch, we are not encouraging this behavior. We are looking at real humans doing real things. Then we're going to admonish them and publicly shame them to better society.
On. Let me see how crazy this looks, because I want to make sure. Is it crazy? Is it like won't be on YouTube level fight, or is it like
the language is going to be the roughest part? But I believe you've already crossed that barrier.
Are they dropping N bombs?
I don't want to ruin it for you.
Are they censored?
You don't want me.
But what I'm saying is
I have no idea. You told me to get the clip. I went and found the first person that had a link.
Jesus Christ.
You'll be fine.
All
You'll
right,
be
guys,
okay.
So today in Skits World, some random girl came to 6 Donuts and started taking a piss in front of the store. What the fuck?
Whoa!
She ain't fucking playing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That's like 80s, 90s level N-word screams right there. Jesus Christ.
Where are we?
Oh, there you go. Pop. Hold that. Hold that, bitch. Hold on. Hold that, bitch. Bang. Hold that shit. That's a perfect little, you don't want to hurt her too bad right hand. You just want to give her a lesson at first.
Her immediate response to being punched in the chin is to fix her hair and smile as blood runs down her teeth.
And now she's crying, saying the N-word.
Good girl.
Now it's like literally tears and the N-word.
Yeah.
Jesus
dude. Little spoiled brat getting naughty, dude.
Right.
Where's Daddy to come comfort her, dude?
You gotta respect the like she's stuck to it though. She's stuck to the bit. She's getting beat up, punched in the knot, and she's still running around, slapping people, N-wording people.
This is when, she's going to lose her job by the morning.
Jesus Christ.
She's probably blackout drunk. She doesn't remember any of this, but her life is over.
Yeah, she shouldn't lose her job, though. No matter how much I'm against things like this, she shouldn't lose her job just for being a fucking...
She works for the NAAPC.
And what is that? What is the NAAPC? Is that different? Is that a different thing?
Another National Colored Area and Association. Pussy.
Yeah, right.
It was Joe Biden's press secretary, getting a little saucy.
Yeah, this is her without without her red wig. You know what I mean? That's the Jen bitch.
I'm really. If you telling me you wouldn't hire her for something, somebody's got to hire her. If she gets fired, I'd love to have her as our promoter. And so I'm offering her a job at this point.
She just has to yell "wigga"
like
instead of the N-word. She comes on the show and just screams that, but "wigga," like just "wigga, wigger." You know what I mean?
You think the situation is similar to Uncle Dusty siphoning gas, where she asked to use the bathroom and they were like, "Oh, honey child, just go pee on the sidewalk." And then as she's peeing, they're just talking shit like, "Look at that fucking savage little potato muncher, fresh out the corn for this, just talking shit out."
how sad too that the brothers out there, the black kids come out of the house and they're like, fucking jackpot, smoking hot, fucking snow bunny pissing on the concrete, and then their nightmare is recognized, and I know they all got immediately hard when she yelled that.
Oh yeah, she'll be yelling it differently. She'll be yelling it differently. She'll be yelling it differently at like 3 a.m. You know, she'll be yelling like, just getting plowed by the youth league fucking team. You know what I mean? Like fucking.
That's what Focus does during sex. He's like, call me the N-word. I want to feel their pain. This is the bitch that all these guys are taking like manosphere classes to try and get. This is the unapproachable bitch that none of you have the courage to talk to.
Right. This bitch getting wrapped in a mouth outside a donut shop is your dream, you fucking incels.
She's so beautiful.
Right. This is
They'll follow the racism all the way to the well, dude. Let's go to the mental hospitals and drag them out. That's where you need to release the incels at every psychotic
By the way,
ward.
Rex isn't here because he's masturbating. Rex isn't here because he's got to finish rubbing one out.
Say the R harder. Say the R harder. Say the R harder.
He's making his bitch watch the video while he takes her from behind.
She'll get a new era hat, dude. He'll get a new size 8 fitted from her.
In a strange coincidence, in One Piece, the character Roanoa Zora is known for only fighting minorities, and everybody's just like, it's just a little bit sus.
A strange
coincidence. All we're
coincidence.
saying.
A strange coincidence, or why you picked him for Roanoa. Which one?
You know what? He's the coolest guy on the squad. I was on a One Piece Reddit today, and they said, what character do you hate the most? And I said, Luffy, the main character. I hate him the most. He's the fucking worst. I hate this protagonist. All right, I'm sorry, I'm making your show gay.
No, it's all good.
She just needs a hug, dude. She just needs a good hug. So he needs to raise her right, bring in that hostility, show him. Yeah, she's a good girl. She just
imagine being her boyfriend.
It turns out her parents just told her that's how you get a nice black guy. Like, listen, sweetie, just go out in front of the donut shop, you yell the N-word 40 to 50 times, and you will find yourself a nice black man to take home. And the real irony is she did. That's the real irony. She actually ended up leaving with a black dude. So, like, they're right, kind of. You know what I mean?
I would like to see the Uber driver that comes to pick her up and is a black guy. And she just flips on him. And then she goes to take a bus and it's a black bus driver. And she goes, God damn it. What the fuck?
Right. Jesus Christ. Bro.
Are there ever like, F slurs or K slurs, outbreaks like this where people are just like, you Jews are just a bunch of, and they're just screaming it.
Just
21-year-old blonde, decent looking bitches drunk, pissing on the sidewalk talking about the Jews. Do those videos?
Just the Holocaust ain't real. Fucking
Asians.
Right.
You guys didn't lay on no railroad track. What the fuck, liars?
Have we seen transphobia take this form yet?
No, and that's the irony. It's like we have all these like things that people could be racist or hateful against, but for some reason, yelling the N-word will always be the winner. Like for some reason, like no matter
never goes out of style.
It never goes out of style. Always in fashion.
No.
You know what I mean?
Always
fucking horrible.
I don't know if you have access to the Discord, but we have a room called memes, and I learned today that Ben Shapiro and Dylan Mulvaney are the same person.
I'm going through that and pulling it up, and the time it would take. But
it's okay. It's okay. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you just want me to break into the Matrix? Yeah. Let me just hack real quick. Type.
But the minute you say it, I 100% saw the meme in my head immediately. Like they sound like the minute you say it, I can
people can Google. It's uncanny.
The faces just fucking melding together, bro. Jesus Christ.
It's a psyop. I want to start that conspiracy. Ben Shapiro is Dylan Mulvaney. Right. We're not joking. Look at their teeth.
I think that's about as fucking spot on as a comparison gets. All right, so peep this shit. So now this is all the shit going on at the Floyd fight, big brawl, fucking tempers fucking flaring. This is behind backstage. This bitch, I think she's on Love and Hip Hop or some shit, just mollywops this chick.
Jocelyn Hernandez fighting everybody in this bitch.
That's actually the voice of Antonio Tarver, former
In front of
champion.
us, we see Joe Button
Rocky
flip flops,
Yeah,
polo,
yeah.
and basketball shorts because he doesn't know how to dress himself.
Yeah, that's
He's
fucking.
just like,
That's
Slaughterhouse.
that's Joe
Hammer
Velcro.
dance. This is how you do the hammer dance.
Yeah. There's been enough emphasis on the puddle of pee she left. There was no way. I didn't see the puddle. I don't want to go back now, but that's fucking hilarious. I didn't even peep it. I could barely. I don't see the
it's hot,
screen
dude.
fully zoomed in because I'm doing the production
There's
shit.
just
so,
something
like,
about a woman just cocking and squatting in public. It doesn't matter.
I've only
She literally
I've
could
seen
be
this
wearing
once in my life.
wearing a
when I was
Hitler
in
uniform, and I
college.
still would be like, God bless her.
When I was in college, we were all locked out of the dorm, and this bitch was like, "Can you hold your jacket around me?" And I was like, "Okay." And she squatted, and I was blown away by like the intensity of the spray.
Oh,
it was like a super soaker.
Yes.
I was like, "How are you
Yeah.
pissing all over yourself?"
You chubbed
This
up.
is a
You had to
fierce
chub
thing.
up, bro.
Oh, it was
remember this
foaming
girl-
on the fucking cement.
Bro,
There's probably
I remember
security
this girl-
footage of me doing this.
That'd be
Bro.
security footage worth getting. I had a girl ask me to see me pee when I was in like 7th grade. Right? We were at her house. They got a house party. This girl,
Yeah.
Corinne, she asked me she wanted to see me pee. Like we hadn't kissed. We weren't there was no sexual activities before. And I thought that was the most dirtiest, awesome thing I've ever heard in my life to this day.
To speak to
My-
the to the decadence and the quality of life in our society, this is an entitled person who is also feral. You could have everything together and basically be a feral, child raised in the woods. That's how
It's
good
about
it is out here.
It's about the donut
Yeah.
bitch, right? That's like
Yeah.
that's like prototype America is great, right? That's what makes America fucking great. Is that like you could fucking have everything and still be a wreck. You could have nothing and still have a voice. You could fucking be a trans cyclist and win the fucking trans cyclist fucking shit that I'm gonna pull up later. That people don't.
And they wonder why everybody
Right.
wants to come here, Clifford. Everybody
Right.
wants to come here because you can be a mess and
'Cause
still
it's a shit
wake up
show.
the next day. You can call
Yeah.
the whole city of Harlem
Do you
N-word,
realize
wake up the next day and make $1 million.
Yeah.
it's getting to the point where we're almost aliens to the rest of the people of the world? Like there's countries that don't have internet. We're walking
Right.
around with smartphones and iPads. We're almost
Right.
an advanced civilization compared to
Yes.
the countries around
Bro,
us.
it's Fifth Element.
Yes, no running water.
The
No
United
electricity.
States. The United States
Yeah,
has turned.
trans, what's gender? Who?
Right.
We're all
The
computers. We don't give a
The
fuck.
United States has turned into the Fifth Element. Remember the movie The Fifth Element?
It's a
With
great movie.
Yeah, with Chris Tucker. Hey, like the rappers look like Chris Tucker looked in Fifth Element.
It reminds me of
you know
it-
what I
How dare
mean?
you?
That's where we're at.
in the Hunger Games when she meets like the affluent people. I was like, why do they look so fucking gay? But I get it now. It's like,
Right.
oh, that's
Well,
what
to
they
your
do.
point, bro, that is like aliens.
That's where we're
when-
going.
Remember when
Yeah.
Matt Walsh, his movie came out, What a Woman, and he goes to that African tribe and tries to explain to them what a trans person is?
Mhm.
But that's also like a lot of things. When they see America on TV, a lot of things are like that.
Bro,
You know what
yeah, I mean, that's what actual diversity gets you, right? The melting pot of America. It's as beautiful as it is. It's also ugly and crazy because of it. But we have to understand that's what comes with these freedoms.
This would be terrible for anthropology, but I want to see these trans activists get out there, and you go to all these uncontacted tribes, and you tell them, no, you do not understand. No, you don't. I'm here to spread the gospel. Get
I
out
would
of
love
my
that.
fucking
Yeah.
village.
You're gonna go. I would
Crazy
love to
weak
see them
woman.
go over there
Yeah.
and force the tribes to be.
Yeah,
You're
go
gonna
tell
put this rainbow
Mohammed.
flag. Yeah.
You know what the truth is now, but you know what the truth is about shit like that? Shit like that probably goes down there and they just don't look at it crazy and also don't talk about it. There's probably just a certain amount of motherfuckers out there that act weird as fuck. And they're like, that's Bombuku. He says he's a girl, but he's a guy. You know what I mean?
Culture.
Like, I
We
guarantee
watched
it.
Cliff.
You don't think there's gay shit going on?
Cliff.
But where there's humans, there's gays.
Cliff. You know,
where there's
Cliff,
gays, there's some trans.
Cliff,
This is the world.
you know,
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Cliff, we watched an African goddamn house of fucking Negroian.
Yes. You watched
do a
it. You
dance
watched
when they
the semi.
celebrated let's murder. I mean,
Yeah.
like the goddamn death penalty or life for aggressive gayness.
Yeah. But that is in
Why
one
do
of
you eat their poo poo?
Yeah.
That is what they do.
Dust. That's
click, click. I mean, these
Dust,
motherfuckers ain't playing.
Dust. That's politicians in an organized section, right? That was either Uganda or Nigeria, where they have like politics that could matter and be pushed, right? In the wild, if there's dudes with dicks, there's gonna be dudes fucking at some point.
Hey.
This is it. It's not like gay
Their
shit.
dicks are going to be
you know what I
hard.
mean?
They're going to be out there
Look at
working
that.
out.
Look
Their
at Dust.
bodies are going to be glistening. Their
Cliff,
abs
look
are
at
going
Dust.
to be hard. Their
Cliff.
buns are going to be tan.
You remember when we watched? I don't know. Oh, maybe we didn't. I think you boycotted this. I think you protested and took a knee when I put on the table that we should watch the African village. That it's a rite of passage to take a young villager, a young boy villager.
Oh yeah, definitely will
and
never watch that
take
on this
him,
show.
take him to pound, which is all over YouTube.
I won't watch it off the show either, by the way. You know what I mean? That's just not
You
the type of
should.
shit. That's not the type of shit I watch.
Is
Well,
that
you should.
Like
It's
the
very
Dutch is
enlightening.
watching fucking the equivalent of soft porn pedophilia. It's like
Uncle-
okay because it's on. It's okay because it's on. It's okay because it's on National Geographic.
It's,
You know what I
it's
mean?
It's evil, but like just like you watch the History Channel and Ancient Aliens or any of these things that are like Nazi, you should.
They
Watch
definitely
what's
compare to
going on.
pedophilia. I totally agree.
Oh,
Uncle
it's-
Dusty, Uncle
of course
Dusty,
it
is that their version of like making a kid? You catch him smoking, you make him smoke a whole pack.
Yes.
till he's just sick of it.
Yes.
You
fuck
looked
it
at
out
that
of 'em.
dick, Umboku? You looked at my dick, Umboku? I see you. Now come here, Umboku. I will hollow you out. I will hollow you out, Umboku. You will not have an abdomen when I am done with you.
He's over there showing you how to file down a spear to kill a goddamn monkey, and also he gets turned on, dude. I mean, can you blame him? He's
But
out there in the
but
fucking middle of
anyway,
the jungle.
But you're fortifying my point, right? Like where there's humans, where there's people, there's gay shit, there's fucking pedophilia shit, there's fucking no matter where you go, you could go deep in the jungles, bro. If you right now
you're
found a
saying-
hidden,
you're saying
if
accept it and move
let me
on.
finish, bro. If you found a hidden civilization in the Mayan temples, 400 feet under the ground, found by lidar, there would be some gay fucking ancient fucking Mayans fucking sucking dick. You
So
know what I
they're
mean? It's
using
just what it
gaydar
is.
On the Egyptian,
The
You're
gaydar
saying
instead of the lidar.
If they get that going, they go look at all these goddamn dead corpses of gay people
Yeah.
that were getting fucked to death by the great Guatemalan leader, fucking El Cockpacchio shitpacker.
Yeah, lidar would turn to gaydar, literally. At that
Good
point.
morning, kids. If you'll open your book, today we're going to study a day in the life of homosexuality. If you look at the cultures around the world, you might find yourself engaged in anal sex, sucking cock, giving head,
Getting your shit pushed in. Shit on the tip of sticks.
This is perfectly natural. You don't have to feel bad. Everybody does it. All right.
Sodomy
It's
isn't rape
fine.
if they want it.
I mean, gay apocalypto, bro. You're out there with cougars running around, fucking on some DMT.
It's the hunt tonight. We are going to be hunting for Yabamba's sweet boy pussy.
We are hunting
We are
for
giving
assholes.
him a head start.
Yeah. What are we hunting? We are hunting for assholes of the youth of this tribe. They are scattered. It's like an Easter egg hunt, but it's just little fucking Mayan boys scattered throughout the fucking jungle.
The most dangerous game to hunt is little boy pussy because they do not want to give it away.
It's like Pitfall. Remember that old Intellivision game, Pitfall, where you swang on the goddamn vine to get over?
Yeah.
Those little gay
Yeah.
African boys, dude, they're trying to just swing over giant, massive African cocks.
of African pedophiles just
so bad,
snapping up. they're trying to catch booty cheeks.
So bad. It's so
Bro.
bad.
Oh my God, bro.
In any language, in any continent, wherever the original man was, you're saying, Cliff, if there was an original man, There was an original gay man as well.
100%, and he came soon after. That's like what, like, bro, the first gay motherfucker was probably like within the first 12 motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it took like a million men for the gay. You know what I mean? It was like, bro, it might have been before that. If no bitches showed up, it would be the first 2 dudes within a few weeks. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. If you created 2 men first and then waited fucking a year to create a woman, you might just have a gay society. And a hell of a lot less kids once the bitches came around because they'd already be fucking plowing down.
No, we don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need these women with their vaginas.
All right, so this is the fight that happened outside backstage at the Floyd Mayweather fight. Loving hip hop chick right here. She's the one on the top. This bitch whole titties are out.
Hey man, somebody stop that shit. Hey, stop that girl, man.
George Floyd.
Right. Then meanwhile, Antonio Tarver, who's a professional boxer, is just getting footage. You know what I mean? Talking about, hey, yo, stop that shit. Hey, yo, stop that shit. Hey, yo, these bitches is crazy. This bitch is beating this bitch's ass. Hey, yo, stop. She's gonna kill her. Yo, she just fucked up. You know what I mean, bro? Stop it, motherfucker. You fucking 6'3", fucking professional boxer. You know what I mean?
That bitch's dress is so goofy. It just looks like laundry going through the dryer. I don't even see people. I just see bags of laundry twisted around.
They
call that that dress. That's the Hawaiian hoe, dude. She was like, I'm gonna feel like people are gonna look at me like I'm Hawaii.
That's the hippie thought. They call that the
people
hippie
don't
thought.
Know nothing. They don't know nothing about nothing.
That's like tie-dyed thought shit right there. You know what I mean?
Now, did Love and Hip Hop pee on this girl's seat?
Please.
Did she pull her dress up?
Yeah, she peed on her titties.
Did she dox her and call her the N-word?
Yes.
This bitch right here, titties all out. Look, no shirt on at this point. She's getting choked out. She got pieced up, and her titties are just flapping in the wind.
That dude's like, hold on. Let her get her top down. All right, break it up.
Yeah, it's off.
Also,
it's
that
off
white
now.
guy's been around black people for a minute, because he stepped away. Because a lot of times when you try to break shit up, they sideswipe you.
Yeah.
Anybody's been around black people long enough, you will get sideswiped. Oh, anybody.
What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean, bro? Bro, white people are the most sucker punching out of any motherfuckers I ever been around. How many fucking you ain't seen white people fucking sucker punch people?
Some of us have been around a lot of black people, Cliff, and unfortunately,
no, I think it's the opposite. I don't actually think you're a wigger. I think you're a wannabe Mexican, not a fucking. We should call you a Mexican.
Oh, Mexicans are high level sideswipers. They are those,
and they're swarmers. You ain't fighting one. You're not fighting one. You're not fighting one.
Little Milk Bud.
You're fighting the
uncomfortable.
Definitely, those goddamn fucking. They will.
And he's yelling at the bitch that just got her ass whooped. Bitch is sitting there with her titties out, just got beat up and choked, and he's yelling at her.
Taking a scolding from daddy.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Look, shut up. She's screaming at him.
Oh.
Some people are saying she was coked out of her mind, shorty in the dress.
What says that? Because she's standing tall.
Look.
She's oh.
Titties just chilling. Just out. This bitch over here, bro. She looks like your boy. Is that your boy, Fred? Is that Fred Dick Douglas?
I hate to say it, but
I invented peanut butter and stop signs.
Is this what Roanoa calls chimping out? Is that what we're seeing here?
Did you say it again?
No,
I don't
say it again.
I don't want it.
No, don't.
I don't.
Actually, don't.
Jesus Christ.
Well, no,
I've never heard that reference, but
not technically, because the other shorty, she's Puerto Rican, I think. I think shorty's Puerto Rican.
So you did a DNA.
So it would only be half.
It would only
be half a.
This is called toucaning out.
Yeah. Which
this
somehow
is a bunch of birds of paradise.
Yeah. That's what they call fucking ice picking. This is she's ice picking, son. And Frederick Douglass is not having it.
Hey, get her out of here, big man. Get her out of here, bro. Who is this girl?
Get out here.
What the fuck is security? Hey,
security.
Hey, stop the fight, bro. Get her out of here.
Oh, here comes this white knight.
Jocelyn, baby, stop, please. Man, Jocelyn will not
You
stop
can hear
fighting.
me.
Bro, she's beating this bitch up, or she went in for round 2.
My connection is done. I gotta leave. I love you. Deuces. Sorry.
You out.
Brother.
Love
Have
you,
a
brother.
great
Love you,
night.
brother. Love you, brother.
Philip Wave
Bro.
Radio, guys. Go subscribe.
Yeah. With apologies, clips. Look out for them on the ENLS LLC channel. The WHiggaz are now rocking with the WHiggaz are now rocking with apologies officially now. So we'll be on a lot more clips with the team as well. And yeah. So look, we won't stop beating this bitch up.
Hey, my man, just get Jocelyn, man. Get Jocelyn.
Yo, get
that girl out of here,
Jocelyn.
man.
Who's Jocelyn? Get Jocelyn.
Hey, get her out of here.
Like
Come
he's
on,
saying
bro.
it. Look at she's done. She tapped out.
Bro, she's done, bro. She got choked, punched. She probably caught 2 ice pick pokes below her rib cage and don't know it yet. She's gonna find out tomorrow at 11.
If she's on coke, bro, this is similar to like when my wife blacked out at her 30th birthday, and I told I just told the story where she thought she blamed it on me, like when she fell down some stairs and like busted her face up bad, bro. 2 black guys, bloody nose.
What? Hold
I've
on.
told the story.
Can you reset your domestic violence story? Can you reset?
No, I've told the story.
Your wife
go back
said
and listen to WHiggaz episode number. I think it was 78. Wig Nation, fucking wig.com.edu. But we were in Augusta.
So you're gonna tell people that so you're saying people should listen to the story somewhere else?
Yeah, the link will be the link will be down below, guys. The link will be down below, guys.
Tell it, damn it! Now we spent 3 minutes of you not telling the story.
Are you ready? St. Augustine. I just hope you're ready because it's coming. Wait. You ready for this story?
Hold on. Wait,
tell me when.
1.
You know what? I'm not gonna tell it anymore, dude. I'm not even gonna tell it anymore. I'm done with this. You know what, dude?
Go.
Did anybody
St. Augustine? St.
I
Augustine.
just want to know if anybody subscribed to the Patreon, City Don't Sleep, so that I can finally just rid myself of this disastrous show. Okay, guys? Stand with your boy, guys, and go to buymeacoffee.com, guys, /City Don't Sleep, guys. Okay, guys?
That's
now
what
listen.
it is, right?
No, the right thing? My wife, dog.
So you threw your wife down the stairs.
I told you, she fucking was in this. This is what she looked like. That fucking mind state when you see somebody that's like they're blacked out and they're like done, and then they come to like a zombie and they just start fighting again. Right. You know, she fucking dropped the guy. She dropped the French dip, dude. I seen the evidence. You know, she dropped it on some stairs at this old ass historic hotel that was built in like God knows when.
Okay, wait. So just to recap and just keep everybody abreast of things.
Yeah, please recap.
You're blaming French dip for your wife falling down the stairs?
That was the evidence.
Well, this is the newest. This is the newest domestic violence fucking excuse I ever heard. I like this. All right, French dip. Take notes.
We were living in Sanford, Florida, and we went on vacation for her birthday. So we drove up like, I don't know, it's like a couple 100 miles to St. Augustine, right? It's like pirates were there. It's like the oldest town one of the oldest towns in America. There's like Spanish forts there. So it's dope, bro. It's dope. But then we go on like a day drinking. She was still drinking back then. She was and we got drunk. And we were at the bar at our hotel. So you just had to walk down a paved little sidewalk that's to the damn bar. And I got to take a piss. I'm going back to the room. I walk back to the room. We already ordered food. We're done.
Did you happen to order French dip and then give her a little push? Maybe
we ordered 2 French dips, dude. And I shoved her down some stairs and I mashed her face. and then she gets up to the room, bro, and she's had fallen down, but she's telling me that she got jumped by first it was bikers. She got jumped by the Hells Angels.
Okay.
And then she would like pass out like this, just like this girl. She would wake back up and go, "No, the goddamn blacks did it." And then she would pass back out again, wake back up, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" I'd be like, "Oh goddamn!" And she'd be like, "No." She
would blame a different group every time. Yeah,
I swear to God. And then after the 4th time, she covered everybody: Hells Angels, the blacks, the Mexicans, the goddamn Portuguese. And she finally came back up and goes, "You did it." And that's when I decided I wasn't going to call the 911. I'm not even lying. I go, I'm not calling 911, dude. Like, we're gonna ride this out, and you're gonna be all right. I'm gonna get some ice from the ice machine. I'm sorry. In this state, she would have told him that I did that, bro. And I had to make
Bro, 100. I think you made a good game time decision, if I'm being honest. Assuming, and this is with me believing that you didn't throw her down the stairs. I'm still leaving her like a 5% chance. So to this day, if I ask your wife about this event, will she say that you fell down? She fell down the stairs, or will she say that you did it? If I ask her now in 2023,
there's no telling, dude. Depending on how she's feeling.
Telling?
Nobody knows.
Yeah,
man. Like, women are emotional, dude. Like, depending. She might say it in jest. She might say I did it in jest just to say it, just to be like, haha, it's funny. To not knowing that how bad it looks to be like looked at that way. But like, I had to be with her, like going into Walmart. You know what? She was a trooper though. We had a tea time the next day at this old historic golf course.
You
said she went, bro.
Oh, to play golf. Okay.
Bro. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't understand that. I got to tell. Let's forget how.
I thought you were literally talking about like drinking tea, like going to like a tea
street,
fucking meeting.
No, I forget that you're not cultured. And you
I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not golf cultured. That's for sure. That's a fact.
Well, you'll grow up sometime and you'll get your sticks. But no, we went to that club, dude, and she wore sunglasses and her face was so swole, dude, and she wrote it out. And she stayed. She did. And that's why she's the shit.
Oh, that's why you stayed. That's why you stayed with your wife.
That's why I've been with her. I've been with her the whole time, dude.
Because basically, you're still with your wife now, pretty much because she took that beating. She stayed quiet about it, Even
and the next day we woke up, dude, and I knew it. Because it was dark outside, bro. And right outside the stairs, they had these fucking retarded stairs that were built in 1910 that were like literally like 1.5 feet wide. Like, who builds stairs that way?
Oh, I know what you're talking about, bro. Where you could barely even get up the staircase type shit.
Oh,
like that real
terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Would you fit? Would you fit now?
Would I fit?
Yeah. Would you be able to live in that? Would you be able to go up those stairs?
No, there was literally French dip. There was French dips on the ground, bro, and I seen it.
Yeah.
So I knew that's what I was like. Oh, she fucking fell.
Yeah, but you said it was small stairs, right?
Yeah, the stairs were like this big.
Yeah, in this day and age, would you be able to go up that staircase at this point?
Would I be able to without falling and hitting my head?
Would you fit? You're saying it was this wide, the staircase, the whole shit, right?
You're gonna keep dragging it. You're gonna keep dragging out your terrible joke. That's fine.
No, I really want to know, and you're not answering.
No, it's fine. You should commit energy.
I don't know why you're not answering.
Terrible.
I think you just know you won't fit, and you don't want to say it.
I just think
no.
I should.
You just don't want to say it. No.
So you're saying
you don't want to
St. Augustine.
Okay.
So you're saying that like if you were walking up, you wouldn't fall down those stairs.
I'm wondering
about
if
that.
You would fit.
I'm gonna go grab some beers. You ready?
Nowadays.
Are we done with this?
Would you fit?
Beer. You ready?
Why do you not have your beers with you? What are we doing tonight? What kind of amateur hour shit? This guy is fucking. I swear, man. If Dust wasn't one of a kind, but the guy's a one of a kind fucking guy. So you deal with a lot of shit that, with normal friends, you'd say, hey, I don't want to be your friend. With normal house guests, you'd say, hey, get the fuck out of here. It's just kind of a situation like that, but he's so one of a kind that Uncle Dust, he can't be replaced. I can't replace this fucking retard. So I keep him around. We'll keep Uncle Dust around till the wheels fall off, which, judging from his physical and mental degradation, I would say no more than 2025 at best. So as everybody knows, the same email you can send if you want us to prank people, you can send it right here to prankaho@gmail.com. You could send memes here. You can send whatever here. But if you want us to prank someone, actually, it's something we haven't talked about for a while. You could also send your submission to possibly replace Dust when he meets his demise. But if you want us to prank anybody, whether it's a business, whether it's a person, someone close to you, a regular person, and you could send an email there. Giving us a little information would be best, obviously. But whatever it is, because we're trying to do some pranks and shit. I used to be heavy with the pranks back in the day. I used to record. Literally, I was doing pranks to the point back in the day where we would record it on karaoke machines and shit. And we had tapes. you know. So I always have fun with a good prank, you know. So there you go, prankaho@gmail.com.
Bro,
Dusty, what's up?
Prank. I just watched it again, dude. My face was so red. If you guys haven't seen the Cliff
Bro,
gave me
fucking.
If you guys want to see what it looks like for an old man to get trauma at like 44, go on Instagram or maybe is it on YouTube? God, bro.
Yeah, I would say
trauma.
you know what? I'll share the Instagram link because the Instagram is the best place because I added the little extra like slow-mo to it and all that shit.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like I made it a little more there's a little more to that one than the one on YouTube. So I would suggest anybody, if you're on Instagram, go follow me there. Go follow Dust there. Here's the link for that. I hid in the corner. I hid in the corner of my of my son's room for literally like 6 minutes, 7 minutes behind a little baby Yoda pillow in the pitch fucking black. Dust got up to take a piss, walked in the room, caught him lovely.
I haven't been so scared. I swear I watched it again and I just got trauma again. And I go, that's trauma. That's like the type of trauma where they pass it on in the future. If I had another kid, I would have passed it on. My heart fucking, I did not expect that, dude. And you were in a place that was so low. It was it was under the bed, almost on the side.
Well, it was to the side. Yeah, it's a bunk bed, so it's literally in the corner where you would climb up the ladder. And I just took a fucking pillow and fucking
for the rest of the night, dude. I was like, is Cliff down there? Like I was scared, like it was.
Bro, I was like dying.
Pennywise.
I was, bro.
God damn, this is scary, bro.
I was crying, laughing, bro, for like 30 minutes to myself, bro. But my daughter wasn't asleep yet. I walked in the room. I had to cover the bottom because you're like in your boxers picking your balls. But I covered the bottom of the fucking screen and fucking showed her. She was cracking up middle of the night.
Christ,
like, oh my
dude,
God,
got him.
You guys are crazy. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I was so wound up. I felt like I ran a marathon. I couldn't go to sleep for like an hour after that to let my heart rate calm down.
What?
Like Jesus.
Hypothetical focus. What would you have done if Dust died after? Well, first of all, I would celebrate the fact that it would get way more views, and I would be able to use and monetize Dust. I would be able to monetize Dust passing. Probably have more views on my streams moving forward. And I would just kind of like, just try to think, how can I monetize this? How can I make content?
You could definitely, like, on my tombstone put like your IG account, right? You can put see more content.
The WHiggaz Patreon. Uncle Dust would have wanted this. And it's like just my content now on the Patreon.
And then what you do is you tell everybody you do a live stream like every day and you keep talking about like what you're gonna do with the like you don't know what to do with the ashes. You start drama with my wife and the kids. You know what I mean? We're like,
I want it. I'm like, me and Dust have been doing this show for years. I've put so much time and effort. I've had to wrangle this fucking dude every Wednesday for 2 years. I deserve something. I want something. I want $50 a week out of the Social Security. Dude, I want $85 from the food stamps.
The body's in your house, so you're in full control of it, and you stand your ground. And you're not releasing the body to anybody, and you just you make up. So you go, this is because of my, I believe in cleaning the. Oh, you make a video. You join Islam and say this is the right. You clean my body. Put it on Patreon of you cleaning the body.
No, if anything, I would get you stuffed because I live in a very rural area. They do taxidermy and shit. I would just get you stuffed. I would get you. What I probably would do is I would get you stuffed. I would put you in a chair on another camera, right? And I would write AI Dust jokes, and I would have a soundboard, and it would just be a bit. So it'd actually be really organized. They'd probably be well written. You know what I mean? And like I'll write punchlines for you that I'll tag. I'll write punchlines for me, and you'll tag
it. Thread to the mouth, dude, where you're opening my mouth and like you're acting like, what's the big deal? I love them, like you guys, and then you're arguing with people in the comments that are telling you it's terrible. You shouldn't do that to your friend, but you're like, he would.
And then I have you. No, then I have Dust AI saying, "What are you talking about? I enjoy this." You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck. I got a string just off camera, and it's like I got 2 strings to your jawbones, to like your jowls, and they're just off camera. And when I'm not typing or it look like I'm typing, I'm actually making your mouth move.
I feel like you could, and then when that like ran its course and like the Patreon started to go down, then you take me on tour stuff and you got your hand up my ass working me like a, and that would be a whole thing. You'd go viral as a man that's using his dead boy.
Oh, bro.
As a
bro, the WHiggaz would be bigger than ever. Let's be honest.
Oh, and
the WHiggaz
and
would be bigger than ever.
I would be so happy. I'd be looking down like,
and I give you money.
That's what you do.
I would send money to the family. You know what I mean? Like I would hook your wifey up. I'd send her money every month. You know what I mean? Look out for your son. You know, I got you. You know, but we got to monetize this shit, right? Of course, God forbid that would have happened.
And then you start showing up like when that runs out, you start showing up at my family's house with me. You just start showing up with like, right?
Yeah, I play catch. I have a football catch with you and your son when I'm standing behind you. You know what I mean? I'm standing.
He would have liked this. He would have liked this. Like you show up at birthdays, like all the rest of the kids' birthdays, my wife's, you know what I mean? The anniversary, you show up, and whether it's drama and they're telling you to get the fuck out of there or not, it's all being recorded.
Right.
And you just keep going to City Don't Sleep. Backslash. Focus CDS.
Right. But then it turns out that I went to one of the parties and then I got on the grill, like right behind you, but you're actually grilling. You know what I mean? And the food was so banging that they were like, hey, listen, you know, we don't really like what you're doing here, but like these burgers are great and we appreciate the money every month.
I mean,
you know,
it would be the best. And then like eventually, dude, you wear down society. Like you wear it down. And finally, like Jimmy Fallon is having you on. Jimmy Kimmel's like having you on to do this actor. Like it's like Otto, bro. It's like Crazy Otto, the ventriloquist, and you're doing. Bro. You have me sitting there still on the podcast. I mean, it really could go well, and I hope you do. You're fishing with me. You got me with a fishing pole.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'm casting. You cast out.
You take me on vacation.
Dust, you want to cast? You want to cast this time, Dust? And I get behind you.
That would have been the shit. That would have been the best thing for this goddamn show. If I fucking died
skit,
and you just went.
If we could work out a skit like a dream sequence, like you know what I mean. If one of us, like we could do it for both of us. It's so dark, but it could be fucking hilarious. But to answer,
that's the best kind of humor.
Right. But to answer Ross's question seriously, the way I always look at shit like that is, all right, if I scared somebody like I did you, and I did it to somebody who wasn't like us, right? Like they were just a regular ass person, and I'm hiding in the fucking corner, and I do that, and then like God forbid something happens, right? I would feel like really, really terrible because I'm like, oh, they're not even a dickhead. They're not funny mess. Like you're a funny mess, bro. You're always on. You're like me. You're like I said, I know a few people like that in my life. People that are always on, if that would have happened, the guilt level would be less because it's like, oh, we're always fucking around and goddamn that happened. Fuck. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But if it was like a civilian, it was just like some house guest that I never met before. You know what I mean? Like my fucking like an in-law or some shit.
That would be even funnier, actually. If you got like, your mother-in-law over and she's just in there and you wait 6 minutes or even longer. If you wait longer, like it's like time elapsed. They had time lapse camera where you're in there for literally like 8 hours. Like you're pissing in jugs. You got like a Camelback with the water to stay hydrated.
It's like a stakeout to scare somebody type shit. You know what I mean?
And it would be even funnier if you're trying to really kill her. Like you're really trying to kill her, but you don't want to kill her with a knife or a gun. You go, I'm gonna have her have a heart attack. And
then you still decide to monetize it, and you do the mother-in-law and I podcast, and it's the same sequence we did, but with a mother-in-law. Just
that would
run it
be
back in your head.
The best, dude. Mother-in-law podcast,
and I,
dude.
Mother-in-law and I.
You would gain a serious following of people that hate their mother-in-laws. There'd be people interested. That would be a whole demographic. And then you do like
go, my bad.
Go. At the end though, after that all wears off and that novelty wears off, and that you're not getting any more news articles written about you, then you go mother-in-law OnlyFans.
Oh,
and you're
shit.
just plowing
the necrophilia audience.
Oh, come on, bro.
The fucking bro. You want to talk about monetization, bro? You want to talk about monetization?
Yes,
bro?
You're talking 100,000 a month, dude. Easy.
Bro, I would just get stories. I would just get stories from my, like, for the podcast part. I would just get stories from like the audience as they write in mother-in-law stories, and I'd put it through AI, generate fucking, her lines, boom, done. Mother-in-law and I.
You could, right? Because you could have her voice taped somewhere before. So they do like when they say they get Joe Rogan's voice, and then they can put together sentences where it sounds.
You import any audio.
She's talking about she's stuck again. I can't believe I'm stuck again. And you come in and you go, oh, you're so fucking done, mom. You're so dumb, mom. Right. And she's stuck in the window. She's stuck in the dryer. You give her what for?
So the bit worked. We did good with the bit. I liked it. Let's get away from it. Let's get now to this shit where Wifey actually is the first one to send this to me because she watches TikTok and other shit like that. And I always tell her, send shit to me before you just start fucking believing some dumb shit and let me see what it is. So it was just the 911 call of this story of some Mexican dude saying there's aliens in my backyard. Like Ross said, aliens calling the cops on aliens.
This is good one. That's a good one. That's a fucking good one. Dude.
I ain't gonna steal his joke. He said that in the fucking.
I just stole it. That's a good one. That's a good one, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Rip to the when you are an alien, never call the cops on aliens. Rip to the Juarez's.
They were Americanized real fast, dude. Like, let me turn in the other one so I don't get caught. That's the whole thing about America, right?
For real. All right. So did you watch this video yet?
Yeah, this is great.
You watched this exact video?
Well, I'm sure it's going to show the body cam footage, right?
Well, yeah, and it's also going to show George. This is how I knew it was official, and you'll respond to this and react to this. George Knapp is covering the story.
George Knapp got in?
Once you know George Knapp, like that's what I told my girl. I watched it; it seemed legit, and then also George Knapp is covering it. Usually, there's got to be a little bit something to pull at for him to think about. You know what I mean?
He's on tour at various small towns. Scaring the shit out of the local population about aliens, dude.
Right. He's like the fucking he's like the who's like an evangelist or some shit of aliens, you know what I mean? Like I'm a fucking
he's like the Don Lemon of fucking aliens.
Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unknown object and the alleged sighting of strange creatures in the backyard of a Northwest Valley home.
So it was last night that 8 News Now investigator David Charnes reported about how Metro Police responded back on May 1st after receiving a strange call from a very frightened family. Well, our report generated a global response, and now piecing together the sequence of events has been kind of tricky, in part because the primary witnesses have been almost as elusive as the beings they say they encountered. Chief Investigator George Knapp is as perplexed as the rest of us, George.
The OG.
This is not our first UFO rodeo. We first heard about the incident in early May via the Metro Police grapevine. The incident has a lot in common with other bizarre cases from around the world, an alleged crash, strange beings, and bits and pieces that don't make sense. But the police took this seriously, and so do we. Just before midnight on April 30th, skywatchers across several western states saw a bright fireball streak through the heavens.
So you got that fireball, you got the thing
across several western states.
A little bit of visual evidence there. Whatever that may or may not be, we don't really know.
Northwest Valley caught a glimpse of the colorful object on his body cam. At nearly the same time, a Ring camera in the area recorded a strange noise and what sounds like a crash. One family
that shit did sound crazy though.
Had a much
it sounded fake as shit, dude.
But it's not fake as shit though, bro. Bro, you said like we know that there was something in the sky. We know there was a crash, bro. But bro, there's thousands of witnesses.
We didn't see it crash.
Bro, there's thousands of witnesses to a sound that they heard. You can make a sound fake if it's edited into a video for you and me to listen to. You can't make a sound fake and correlate with everything else in person.
I see that you're a beginner on these alien situations.
No, it's just
I just see you're a novelist in this world. That's fine.
So how do I know who George Knapp is? And you didn't even know who George Knapp was till I told you last week.
Who doesn't know who George Knapp is?
You didn't know last week. I put you on.
It's Jorge Knapp. And first of all, he's of Mexican descent.
You a fucking rookie. Just because you act like
everybody
you're 96
knows.
Doesn't mean you are, Dust.
Have you ever heard of the Blue Beam? Have you ever heard of the Blue Beam project? You know what Operation Blue Beam is, my friend?
Yes, I know what Blue Beam is. I know what Blue Book is. I know what all this shit is.
Okay, well we're not talking about Kelly Blue Book here.
And you know what else I know? And you know what else I know? You know what else I know, Dust? You know
All
what
right,
I
hope
know?
you tell me.
I know about. Well, if it shut up, I would have to repeat myself
Well,
9 times.
I hope
You know what I
there's a
mean?
continuing sentence behind that words you just said.
Well, because you always pump fake in when I talking.
Oh, you got to.
Two,
I mean, you're yapping, and I'm trying to.
Can we
get
do the
in where
death
I can.
podcast? I want to get this death podcast right now. I'm gonna
What
hide
is
in
it?
that room right now, and I'm gonna work fucking Ross's theory out again. I'm behind you.
Listen, there's tacos in the other room, so let's get through this.
We got a lot more to get through, so you better calm yourself fucking down, bro.
There are
You better-
tacos
you better
in the other room,
sit.
dude.
I
You
don't give
understand
a
what I'm
fuck if
saying?
there's tacos.
I got
Dusty.
you yapping about fucking.
You
not
talk
knowing
about
the blue
you talk
league.
about all your cardio. You can't even fucking cardio
Man,
a
there's
podcast
tacos, dude,
for 2
in
fucking
the other
hours.
room.
You fucking
I don't know.
old
I don't know
bastard.
if you heard me, but I said there was tacos in the other.
You're smelling that shit like a dog in a cartoon.
It
Like,
smells so good.
like whatever it is. What is
Dude.
it? Is it a person usually that smells the
I-
scent and then follows it to the table? You know what I mean?
Like
They float in
Scooby
the
Doo,
air.
like fucking.
Looney Tune shit. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that type of shit. But what I'm saying is, all I was saying to what you said is it's easy to like fake a sound on a video. But when you have a ton of like people that like they did hear the sound, they did see the thing in the sky. It's not a matter of whether or not it might not be aliens. You know, I'm not making that correlation. I'm just saying those two aspects seem to be verified by a lot of people.
Yeah,
the next
it could be a
part-
lot of things.
Right,
It could
the
be
next
the
part-
next younger Dryas situation could be meteors. Could be
It could be
asteroids.
media. No, like legit. The next part is where
No, it's always legit.
There's debate.
Brothers and their father were working on a vehicle in their yard when they caught a glimpse of a sparkly object as it came crashing down, then were hit by what they describe as a shock wave. One of the witnesses, a young man named Angel,
When I tried to look at the object, it was all blurry. Not my vision, just the backyard area.
Hey, Hans.
as if by
Hans.
form of
We thought it was another gang
Read it.
on us, Hans.
call to 911.
So there's 2 people or
Oh.
2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large.
Is this my
It ain't
is this
very
my man?
large, Hans.
Is this my man? What rep it? What rep it? Let me find out you fucking seen the aliens, bro. That was the dude stream yesterday that Carolina was on.
yeah.
Let me find out this is literally what rep it that's seen the aliens, bro. Fuck out of here. dog.
Goddamn communist blocking comments.
Oh
The
my
fuck are you
god.
doing?
What rep it's a good dude, and I don't think he's down with that censorship shit. I gotta talk to him, but this might be him. They're like 8 foot.
They're like 8 foot, Hans. These are big motherfuckers, Hans.
They're like 8 foot.
Oh, they like
They're
2
like 8
times.
foot.
They're like 2 times taller than my whole family.
they big, Hans. They like big burritos, Hans.
Yeah. One looks like a chalupa.
10 foot, I don't know.
No guacamole.
They look like aliens to us.
You know when your grandma's making fresh tortas, Hans?
Guys, like I
Yeah.
can't explain it. And big mouth.
Have you ever a pastale?
Yeah, big.
Kind of look like that. A little bit.
They're shiny eyes, Hans. I thought they were MS-13, Hans, coming to bang on
Yeah.
us, Hans, but no.
And they're not human.
Their hips were shaped like the bottom of a Modelo bottle.
Investigators have spoken with family members
They're
multiple
not here.
times in the past 4
They're not human, Hans. These aren't bio. This ain't like Rogan. This ain't no fake shit, Hans.
Weeks, but each of the 3 times we accepted their invitation to do an interview, they didn't answer the door or their phone. These are some of the claims they've made in other public forums. Multiple family members backed up the story in an initial police report we obtained. Multiple
Hey,
family members,
and you know that's a lot of family members, Holmes. You know what I mean? Like when you say multiple family members for Mexicans, bro, they probably had like they got like 94 witnesses, and you're questioning these dudes, Dust.
And my
You know what I mean?
grandma, my cousin Jose, his brother
Right.
Juan, his cousin
Right.
Juan,
It's a lot of witnesses,
his other
dog.
cousin Eduardo.
Yeah. One, two, one,
There was
tres,
a
one, cuatro.
Yeah, that was going on, Hans. You got
Pedro
no
to
idea.
Pedro to the 10th power. Yeah.
And we was getting ready to lay some cement tomorrow for Mr. Jeff.
I've never seen a stream be more censored for no reason ever. Like nobody said anything crazy, you know? I don't think he's for censorship, but if he gives people wrenches and doesn't do anything about it, and then he's for
Everybody
censorship.
in there
at
had
the
a
end of the day.
everybody in
Yeah.
there had a wrench.
Yeah, and
Hans.
that's how some people run their streams because it helps channels grow. But the point is, if those people are censoring new people, then you are pro censorship at the end of the day. So the people who are censoring people should lose
Shots
their
fired.
wrenches.
Shots
Yeah,
fired.
no, that's my guy. but he's got to
Shots
take
fired,
away.
Hans.
You got to take away wrenches. If you're not pro censorship, you got to
heard
take
it
away.
here, Hans.
You got to take away from people that are censoring.
Shut your podcast and your channel down right now, Hans.
Come on, let's watch the rest of this.
Multiple family members backed up the story. In an initial
I'm from
police
Mexico,
report we
Hans.
obtained,
Come on, bro.
Angel says they heard the patter of multiple feet in the
Angel.
yard. They later heard footsteps on their roof. They saw one of the 8-foot-tall creatures climb behind the
those
controls
Cortez?
of a large front loader stored in the yard, as if trying to engage it. He got a good look at one of the creatures, he said, a greenish-grayish being with large eyes and long legs. He says he could hear its deep breaths, and when he locked eyes, he was, in essence, frozen in place, couldn't move. In the middle of the yard, where the object had crashed, then vanished, a circular impression was left in the soil.
Okay, where is this on your property?
Metro sources say the police dispatcher.
It's over
initially
there where we have the barbecue and shit, Holmes. You know where is it?
Yeah, it's to the left of the taco truck.
To help
You don't see Miranda's taco truck. I don't know why I said Miranda.
I swear to God, Holmes, this ain't no joke, Holmes.
I couldn't think of a Mexican enough name, so I said Miranda.
Miranda.
It's like not Mexican at all.
Oh, Miranda. Miranda, what are you doing?
I'm making tacos, puto.
Seriously. 2 officers arrived 38
You
minutes
guys
after the
need to
call,
take this
and by then had
serious,
heard from
police.
other
This is why people don't take you
Alright.
serious.
cautiously and
So,
managed
Pete.
some nervous laughs.
I ain't dealing with that.
That's a cop saying that.
Family minutes after the call, and by then had heard from other officers. They proceeded cautiously and managed some nervous laughs.
I ain't dealing with that.
A few days later, the family says,
Are we sure it wasn't Jose?
Hold on.
And they had a trench
Listen,
coat
listen.
on.
A few days later, the family
Listen to
says
this.
2 Metro sergeants returned to the scene to ask follow-up questions. The family says they also saw men in suits and sunglasses driving in a car with government plates cruising slowly past the house in the following days. Nellis and Creech have denied any interest or involvement with the incident. Metro has indicated they believe the family that something crashed in their yard. But what?
You mentioned George in that piece that they were frozen.
Black,
so many
Holmes.
people have
I mean, bro, this is it a boxer? Yeah, is a boxer? Well, he runs a boxing commentary channel. He does live streams and shit. He's a pretty cool dude. His streams are fucking
he had
insane.
Carolina on. He had a friend of the show's on, right? Carolina.
Yeah.
And she was on. So that was the reason I seen it. And I was like, oh, let me check it out. Let me go support her. You know what I mean? And as soon as I went there, I just typed "sup sis," and that was blocked.
No, and they timed you
So
out
I was
immediately.
like, what is it?
Luckily, because I'm in the boxing shit, and like I've been on these streams, I had a wrench, so I was able to just sit in there and fucking swing hammers for like 20. Bro, the one dude, I literally put 25 jokes in the fucking chat in a row. You know what I mean? Just bang.
I seen
bang,
it. It
boom.
was some guy. Was
Sean,
his name on the screen? Was
Sean
Sean
Anthony,
yeah.
I think. And then it was Windy City, fucking gaping butthole, fucking homo from Chicago or some shit. There was that too. These fucking weirdos. But here's the thing: talk your shit. Fuck censorship at the end of the day. So, Dust, what do you think about this particular case? Comparative to us, you see something in the sky, you hear a sound, and then they claim something crashed. Like, what do you think? Don't just be a skeptic for no reason.
Your
when you're
mind,
into this shit.
your mind
Because
plays tricks to you. Yeah, your mind plays tricks with you, dude. That's all.
So you claim
our
to be into UFOs.
Our psychology will tell you. I'm sorry. You mind shutting the fuck up for a second? Can I finish a goddamn sentence? Shut the fuck out there.
If it's
yapper.
real, if you're not just doing a bit.
Well, no, people's minds. That's how we're trained, bro. Like, if you know anything about psychology, like we're trained to put things together. So you see something in the sky, you hear a sound, you put 2 and 2 together. Your mind already does it for you, and then you're like, then you supposedly, all right, see an 8-foot something outside. I mean, did it happen? I don't fucking know. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying that that's just the natural thing that we've all in the zenith, the zeitgeist of us all consuming media is movies. This is how it works, right?
Yeah.
You see a crop circle, you go,
100%.
Oh, it's aliens.
Imagination is a motherfucker. And so is
it's never been proven. We've never seen anything up to this point.
But that's not really true, though. That's not necessarily true. It's never been proven publicly where they have let us have it be proven.
That's the whole fucking point.
Bro,
The whole point is
no,
Cliff.
That's not the whole point, though. That's
Of
not
course
the
it
whole
is.
point.
Of
Because
course
there's
that's the whole
plenty
point.
of
That's
evidence.
what proof
Dust,
is.
Dust,
Proof is undeniable.
There's
No, no,
plenty
no.
of evidence
No.
that if you wanted to believe,
not, though,
you
bro.
could believe. You need Channel 4 to tell you.
I can believe
the problem is you need
that
Channel 4.
I can believe that that trans women are women, right? I can believe that shit or not. I can go, that's a dude in a dress, or I can go, yes, ma'am, right? Or I can also say that fucking thing crashing, the guy has no footage. Yes, the cops should show up. Why? Because the cops take everything serious.
Yeah, but nobody's questioning any of that. I want a direct response to what I said about that. The thing is if you look just purely at some of the pictures over the years, some of the stories from people, some of the video evidence, you could definitely, bro, there's plenty of people that right now with believable certainty could say, no, for sure they're real, right? I don't necessarily assign to that, but it's possible to think that with all the shit out there.
You can find somebody anywhere that'll say something has happened.
No, but that's the thing.
I heard a guy the other day
say there's so much evidence.
I heard the other day the guy
guy
say he goes like this. He goes this. This is what he said. He said aliens are talking to him from another fucking time dimension when he takes DMT.
You're
This is
talking
what the
to
fucking guy
retarded.
said.
You're talking to retarded fucking veterans taking DMT, walking around your fucking
This
area.
is what we're dealing with. And then I got the general
Not when it comes to some of the evidence.
I mean, it's not my fault that the general public are fucking sheep to the 22nd power, bro. There are
you
no
are
aliens.
100%
There's no
doing
proof.
You're doing
no
a bit.
proof.
You're doing a bit. Every
There's
time
no
you do
proof.
this, I know you're doing a bit.
I would like
So what would it
more
do? Time out though. What's
than to
proof
see an
to
8-foot
you?
alien.
What's proof to you? Let's see what proof is to Dust. Channel 5 saying it? Who? Well, who got to say
who
it
the fuck
for
is
you to
Channel
believe
5?
it?
I don't even
The
know
news,
who that is.
the actual news that you're saying people are gullible for. Who needs to verify something?
You just watched a retarded video.
Dust, I want to ask you a question.
Wound up.
No, I'm not. No, this isn't true. I am reacting to your.
You're not reacting. You're being. This is. I don't know if this
disregarding
is.
of it.
I think you're really.
You've been
now.
very, very.
And you're being
UFO.
retarded. Are
Dust,
you retarded?
You've been.
I'm starting to think that you really are retarded.
Dust,
At some point,
bro, Dust,
you're
you've been
retarded.
You have been very.
I think that Pennsylvania
bro.
has dulled your
Dust.
mind. When you used
Dust.
to be a New York guy,
Dust.
as we all know,
Dust.
we know you grew up in New York and you're probably
Dust.
sharp. You're probably running around like having these thoughts bounce around your head. And then you see some fucking dude call 911 and all of a sudden you believe it?
No. I don't. No, that's the thing. This is why you're being a silly pants. I'm reacting
a silly
to
pants?
you.
This is serious, bro.
You
You
are
need to take it serious.
disregarding
Take it
anything
serious.
UFO lately. You have this weird thing lately. Like I've talked to you in the past about UFOs and you haven't been like this. So I have a theory. You
It's
watched a video
interesting
on YouTube
to a
lately
point.
that said don't believe it.
But
and
I'm
now you
not
don't believe
gonna
it.
sit here and say that there's never been any proof, bro. Ever.
Okay, so I'm gonna
just
say it
don't.
again. What's proof
There's no
to
proof.
you? Then you need to answer that question. What's
What
proof
is
to you?
proof? A live fucking alien, motherfucker.
A live alien is the only way you believe aliens exist?
That's it.
A live alien. So a motherfucker gotta come out and be like, I'm an alien. And you'll be like,
Well, if he's speaking English, right there, no go.
Yeah. No,
I don't believe it.
So if he
If
comes
he's speaking English, no go.
Oh man, bro.
But also, people that are like DMT, they take DMT, this fucking new psychedelic that Joe Rogan's pumping. You know what I mean? These goddamn clowns are like, I'm communicating with fucking aliens through my
That's not some
cerebellum
Joe
and
Rogan
fucking-
shit. That's not.
Oh
Joe
yeah,
Rogan
it is.
shit,
Joe
though.
Rogan is making it popular, and these clowns are coming out of the woodwork, and they're like, "Yeah, I want to talk to aliens."
Yeah,
I'll
but
do
that's
it
not
every day."
alien shit. I don't even
Yes,
think that's
it's-
alien
No,
shit.
it's
That's not
definitely
alien
alien shit.
shit.
No,
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 that's
no.
not
It's-
alien shit.
No. It's
That's
definitely
not
alien shit.
No, DMT and tripping.
Definitely alien. They're
That's
talking
not
about
alien
fucking
shit.
metallic jokers dancing around and mocking
Yeah,
him.
that's not alien
And-
shit, though.
And first of all, who the fuck would hear that and then go, I'm going to go, yes, I'd like to buy some of that, sir. I want to see metallic jokers.
Yeah. That's why
belittle
I'm
me.
not doing DMT.
What are you
I'm
fucking
scared to
kidding
death.
me?
I'm
The fuck
scared
is
to
wrong
death
with
of
people?
DMT.
I don't think people really understand the level. They have no
Yeah.
idea. And I hate when people
Yeah.
are like, this guy 3 hours long. And I just felt for the kids watching it that all, because I would have watched it and been like, well, where do I get that? Where can I find
Yeah.
that at? and just wreck your brain into millennium when it's not even formed. Your brain's not even fucking formed yet.
Yeah,
You're
but
16.
he literally says don't even smoke weed until you're older. Rogan always says that shit when it comes to
Listen,
anything.
I'm not here to talk about what Rogan says.
No,
I'm
just saying.
I'm not here to tell you. I know you love
drunk
Rogan.
babbly
No,
dust. You're doing
I know you love Rogan, and I do too. I appreciate a good Rogue dog.
No,
I
I am
always check for Rogue
directly
Dog.
responding to one comment and just let it be a valid response. Let it be a valid response.
I'm not even talking about Rogan.
Let it be a
bro.
valid response real quick. Dust, just let it.
No.
Dust, please, bro. I am begging you to not make it.
I'm not talking.
Dust, please, dog.
No.
But I'm literally
what I'm
begging
talking
you.
about, I'll show you the clip. You want to see the clip? It's this guy on Concrete. There's this scientist that came on this podcast, which is very popular. It's called Concrete. Very popular podcast, bro. This guy literally is talking about like DMT, and listen, while I appreciate a good scientific study, where they're letting people do DMT for like hours at a time, right? That's like his whole thing. But at the end of the day, he thinks that aliens.
But what's the matter with doing studies and shit, though? Isn't it better to do studies?
You're not listening, bro.
Yeah.
You're not listening. You're just yapping. This is what I'm
I
saying.
just don't understand.
You don't understand? What don't you
What's the problem with studies? What's the studies problem?
You're not listening, bro. This is what I'm saying. This goddamn fucking kooky scientist who thinks he's gonna live in Japan, which we already gave him what for. I don't know why anybody in England would go live in Japan. He goes like, I like fucking geishas or some shit. When everybody knows the geishas.
He probably got a fetish.
Well, I mean, geishas are like they're fucking clowns. They're like the jackass of Asia, right?
Yeah.
They dress up with these rosy cheeks, and it's like, the fuck are you doing with your life? You know what I mean? Like, chill the fuck out with your goddamn noise. You know what I mean? It's like, Duck, didn't we go through this? I mean, World War II.
Meanwhile, people in America are literally starting to dress up like different versions of geishas and walking down the streets.
Let's not get into fucking
in California and everywhere else.
This is the point where I really stand my ground on what Japan's doing. And this cocksucker.
At least that's culturally tied in. These motherfuckers are trying to look like geishas for no reason. You know, they're like, oh, it's 2023. It's geisha fucking season. Let's go.
Well, I appreciate a good trans joke. And trans isn't a joke, first of all. These are women. These are women having men's bodies, Cliff. And I don't know why you think that's funny, dude. They're just screaming to get out. Every time I talk to my brother about that, dude, when I try to tell him, I go, listen, man, what's wrong with just being a cross-dresser? What's so bad about that? Why do they have to go further? It's fine. Put on a dress, dude. Get your dick sucked. I don't give a fuck.
How does your brother feel about that? Being from like, because your brother lives a totally different life. He's like this solo cowboy. Can you fucking let me finish a goddamn fucking sentence?
Well, I'm telling you, I already know the question. He's wound up about it. He gets all wound up. And
he gets wound up. Okay.
Yeah. He fucking, man, my brother told me that he was in a fucking middle of a cabin, like the house that we saw, where you could see lights from a mile around. He said he was in that cabin. He calls me, bro. He calls me on the phone and he goes, they're coming to get me, Dust. And I go, Pat, what the fuck? And he's serious. They're going to kill me. I go, who? He goes, they're outside with lights and they're looking at the window. I go, you know what it was, dude? He's on drugs and he's watching trans porn. And they saw it from like a mile away in the middle of the woods and came up like, what the fuck is this? And he's watching dudes in dresses fucking having the time of their life. You know what I mean? And then calling me, getting me all fucking wound up.
So your brother was sleeping in the cabin and there was like just like a whole bunch of like drag queens
sleeping in the
cabin?
He's beating off to fucking
it's his cabin?
trans porn. It's his cabin. He's beating off to fucking trans porn. That's fine. Have fun. Have at it.
Oh, your brother? Your brother's into it?
He's fucking dude. He's in there just.
So how does he get worked up? Wait a minute.
Well,
now we just went into a whole other atmosphere.
He gets worked up when I tell him that they're dudes. When I say they're dudes, like he has like a whole spiel, like that's disrespectful. When I'm just like, well, it's a dude in a dress. It's fine. Yes, there could be beautiful men, whatever the fuck, dude. I don't care. But at the end of the day, when I give him at the end of the day, when I say that, it like bugs the shit out of him. When I tell him at the end of the day, it's a dude in a dress and have at it, dude. I'm not judging you. God bless, man. I want you to. I don't want you to not have sex. Have fucking sex, dude. God damn, let's go. I'm not. That's not what I'm gonna do.
So he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed by the fact that he's
not. Yeah, he's not like
in a certain way.
He doesn't. He's still.
Do you have sex with him too, or just porn?
I don't know. I don't know. He's never
We need
openly
further
said that.
investigation.
Yeah,
We need further
we'll get further.
investigation
We'll
on
get to
that.
the bottom of it.
Yeah.
I'll put his business out here just like I do.
You
everybody's.
already
Yeah.
do. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about
no
to
shit.
say, ain't no
No
some
shit.
new shit. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. So yeah, nah, I'm with you, bro. Who knows if they exist?
Lose all my family. I'll basically lose all my family from doing
If
fucking
what?
podcasts. Well, it's just what I by just giving too much
Yeah, but
information.
don't your family just know how you are though? Because I imagine in real
What?
life you're probably the
And-
type that would just say shit to be funny at a party.
Well, the whole
regardless,
point of living life,
know?
Cliff, like you said, right?
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, you didn't say by living life, but you said I'm always
Yeah.
going to say my point of view, like of what with your situation, right? And that's how
Yeah.
could anybody else? I hear people say things that I don't think are me, but they'll give an opinion. I'll hear it in their story, and I go, well, I have to deal with that because that's how they viewed it. As much as I go, that's not me, but I hear it and I go, so they're gonna have to deal with it. That's just what it is, man. I'm not being mean. It's just you're not gonna not give your experience of how
I'm talking
you
about talking
viewed it.
your business. I'm talking about like all right. So like on the podcast, obviously you bring funny shit up, family, this and that. Would you bring up those things if you were just chilling somewhere to be funny,
Of
or is it
course.
only for
Well, no,
if
that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
If that's what, if somebody was, I'm not going to just out of nowhere, like that would be mean. I think that would be mean.
Then it gets mean. Yeah.
Being mean on
Yeah.
like being mean and just saying your experience of what you went through and how you took it and your feelings.
No, that's
is
different.
totally different.
Yeah. That's not. What I'm talking about, like spilling tea, quote unquote, on people. You know what I mean? Like, telling, like, would you volunteer that your brother jerks off or has sex with trans people if you were just at a party?
Well,
or was that only
no.
podcast shit?
I mean, if somebody brought up that like they had a similar situation, if they were like,
then you'll be like, hey, my brother jerks off to trans porn.
If they
I
were
give
like
him the
this-
blues, I tell them they're dudes.
This would be the thing. It'd be like if somebody was like somebody going like they're confused about they maybe they jerk off to it and but they're not sure how they feel about it in the reality because you're jerking off to a fucking screen of pixels, dude. But
yeah,
I'd be like, well, I have a brother, you know what I mean, and I'd probably try to relate because I always try to relate somehow in reality. I try to relate to somebody and fucking be like, and I don't. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I mean, it doesn't help. It doesn't help me any to like give a shit with somebody. It never has.
Yeah.
You know, so who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
no, of course. Yeah. Gotta talk your shit. So all right, so this that dude. He got arrested for double murder. All right, YN Melly. All right, Florida, 24 years old. Haven't heard much of his music. This is one of his songs right here.
Hey, I'm in the booty hole recording. I'm recording.
You said booty hole?
Recording.
Yeah.
What?
It's more important. Ain't get a suck, no D. Ain't get to rub, no nipples. Can't bust a nut on Christmas. Ain't get to rape my niggas. Can't even rip my condoms. Can't even get the dick dripping. Can't post news on my Instagram. Cause these booty killers be snitching. And everybody acting suspicious.
What the
Might
fuck?
even say that I'm tripping. When I'm all alone with my dildo, I tend to get the dick dripping. I suck dick and I'm proud. I might suck a midget, and I'ma suck all this pain away, cause that's the only thing that's gonna help it. I don't understand these women who go around pretending as if I'm a straight nigga. I just suck him from a distance, but the same dick that's down the right is the same one that I'm licking.
Who put this guy in front of the mic?
Every time I wake up in the morning, I got booty on my mind. Dildos made in heaven, BBC, the cock is mine, and all the penis really shaving, trying to suck them all the time. But I just started drooling, I got booty on my mind, bitch, I got booty on my mind.
Jesus. Inspector fucking gay gadget.
Bro. Fucking yeah, booty. Yeah, booty, bro. So this is the dude. Bro, his real name, bro. Literally, bro, on trial for double murder, right? Real name is Jamel Demons. His actual government name is Jamel Demons.
Are you saying there's some biblical stuff behind that name? You
Yeah,
think they called
yeah.
it? They tried to warn us.
Like lock this motherfucker up. But this is actually a parody. This is actually a parody. Let's shout out this dude because that shit is fucking hilarious, bro. My man Kuso Rare got 16K over here. I'd say go sub up just for that fucking masterpiece. All right.
Look at the description, Cliff. Look at the gay
parodies on Spotify. I told him we were gonna play this on the show tonight.
Good for him.
So this dude made the gay parody. The other guy's actual song, I believe, was called "Murder on My Mind," and then he made the parody joint. You know, he made the parody joint. This dude
this
right
dude
here.
is on. He's convicted.
Not
he's
him.
Getting...
No, not him.
Okay,
not him.
Okay.
This is the actual dude right here. After the fucking ad goes by right here, he's accused of murdering two of his friends. He was the only person there. He claims there was a fucking he claims it was a drive-by, but there was zero evidence of a drive-by. Right? And that's his alibi. You know, that's what he tried telling investigators as of now. Supposedly they have like GPS, from the cell phone tower, and said he was there. But then there's other reports that might not be the case. But hold on, Pete, watch a little bit of this video, explains it a
Opening
bit.
statements from the prosecution. The YNW Melly trial is finally here, and it started out with opening statements from the prosecution and from the defense. Prosecution seems very confident by straight up saying he shot and killed them as the first sentence. And they also point out the phone records and the ballistics and all that. And then Melly's lawyer comes up and explains how there's no motive, no murder weapon, and that apparently that it wasn't even his phone that they were tracked, and a whole lot of reasonable doubt, which is all he needs to prove to the jury is that there's reasonable doubt. Melly seems nervous, but also laughing at some points, like chilling. But there's a whole lot going on here. I tried to summarize 7 hours, so here it is. Wow. Here we go, boys. This is the first look at Melly. He seems like he's in a good mood with his lawyer, or one of his lawyers. He didn't tell them that.
How the fuck, bro? You in the whip with your boys. There's not a single fucking bullet hole. Like are you? Why would you just say you got robbed? Like somebody tried robbing us? You know, how could you have a drive-by and zero evidence of a drive-by and that actually be your thing that you run with? Bro, one dude dead in the front, one dude dead in the back. Zero evidence of bullet holes, anything outside of the car. That's the alibi, though, of this fucking dweeb, bro. You got to hear his real music. It don't sound too far off that fucking gay song. That's why that song fucking fit in so good. You know what I mean?
Okay. So what's YNW stand for?
What does YNW stand for? I guess that's a good question. What does YNW stand for? Rapper. Young.
What?
I'll say the second one. Hold on, we'll pull it up.
Well, we know what the end is. We know what the end is.
Those are the two right there.
Okay.
So we got young new wave, and then we got young N world. You know.
Okay. Oh, the fuck? Oh, Cliff removed himself. Okay, guys. So just know that, you know, Cliff basically decided that he's done with the show, I guess.
You're kicking me out, bro. That's what we're doing now, bro. That's what we're really doing now, bro. You're just like, I understand we play around a little bit with the muting, but come on, bro. You're taking it too far at this point, Dustin. I gotta say, I don't appreciate it. You know, it's fucking weirdo. Look at this weirdo, bro.
That is so.
He feels like all these hoes got STDs, so I posted so.
I like you.
Everybody, I like you. If I ever give them you,
I think you're a safe person. We can have safe sex.
Jesus Christ,
he
bro.
wants to go raw. He wants to go raw dog on these hoes.
Bro, I don't ever vote in my life for people to go to jail. because I would never fucking do that because I come from.
You want to bury a black man? You're saying you want to bury this black man?
I want
the jail.
I want to see a dude who acts weird as fuck and then shoots his boys in the car, and it says it's a fucking drive-by and there's no bullets in the car.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Just shooting your boys, bro. Just shooting your boys.
Your boys
what do you think,
car, bro?
What did his boys do? What do you think that pissed him off so bad that he decided to dome him? Just give him a doming.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard one of them might have put on the gay parody joint.
They put it on. Was like, this should go hard. This should go hard in the paint.
He's like, bro. I mean, gotta be honest here.
This dude way harder than you. This shit go way harder than you, son. He probably was so mad at this though.
Oh my god, bro!
And laughed, and then he fucking popped him in their head.
Oh shit! Hold on. I gotta stop. I gotta not share the audio. Forgot I got fucking voice meter on again, and it's playing games lately. So, bro, and some hip hop shit. Let's be honest here. On some hip hop shit, bro. Like you know,
let him feature on your album.
Hip hop is still real homophobic, bro. So, like, hypothetically, if what the news reports are saying, and they played the gay parody, that would be a reason you might see him popping two of his boys.
You think it's that strong? It's that strong still?
Do you think it's justified? Do you think he's justified in killing him because they played this gay parody video to shit on him?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it is. I mean, because nobody wants to be seen. You know what I mean? As a gay lover, as an MC myself, it's featured on a ton of albums, dude. I would hate it, bro. If somebody was like, told me I was gay, and they were like, dude, why are you acting all gay and shit? I'd put him in a hole. I would personally.
We gotta stay tuned.
The goddamn business.
We gotta stay tuned. I mean, crazy trial to keep track of. I mean, to kill your boys over a gay parody, it seems like maybe you should just have a sense of humor about it. But I don't know.
So is that what he was lacking? So he was lacking a sense of humor.
Yeah.
But
and this is all
wasn't
free
lacking.
speech. He's got to learn to laugh. Save comedy. It all roots back to comedy somehow.
Dude? I say we get some free, and we spell it out, dude. We get free, young, and we spell it out, world, and we rep it on the show, dude. You know what I mean?
Which part?
Then we could have. Well, we could have N-words on our shirt, and it'd still be legit, and they can't say anything. So that'd be one good thing.
I'll say so.
Right?
I wonder if you could get away with that, right? If you buy merch from a rapper, right, or from anywhere, black person of any kind that does anything, but they sell you the merchandise. Is that worse than saying the N-word in a song and rapping along, or is it more? What do you think? More acceptable or less acceptable?
Of just singing along with your favorite rapper's album and dropping a couple hundred F-bombs on a DMX album.
Is a T-shirt a loophole if you're supporting the artist? You know what I mean? Young N Word Melly, just the N right down the middle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That is a good question. It would be.
I wonder if that's a loophole.
Because that is like we'd have to do a Die Hard 3 test and put it on a walk through the hood to see what the reaction is.
Yeah.
And specifically walk through his hood to either get love by having a free Young N World shirt on and get some love, or take a
and
beat.
if you're saying free him, right? And if you're saying free the man,
he's innocent.
I mean, at that point, you might just have the full pass. Maybe that's the real N-word pass, right? Any black dude that's locked up, you know what I mean? You could say like just, and it doesn't even have to be in. I wonder, does it have to be in the name? So like, could a dude just have a friend named Rich, right? And he wants Rich to get out, but he wore a shirt that says "Free N-word Rich." You know what I mean? Is it acceptable?
That's why I always wonder why Joe Rogan, when Joe Rogan has his podcast and he has like ex-cons on that are exonerated.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That were innocent. Yeah, I wish Joe Rogan would just have a shirt on that says "Free Innocent N-bombs."
Yeah. Wait, say it again. Free innocent N-bombs? Wait, who said that?
Joe
Rogan said that? Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. Yeah. I remember he was on the show with one of the black brothers that got released. And he's like, Joe, I appreciate everything you've done. You know, the guy Josh Dubin that runs it, he's like, Joe, you know, we really appreciate all the work you've done with us here. It brings me to tears even thinking about it. We would not be where we are today without you. And the other guy's nodding along. And he said, and we know you got in a lot of trouble for saying the N-word, but we need you to say it one more time because we need to free N-word Rich. And then Joe said it. And then all three of them, like they all like got into a little hug. They cried, you know, so it's like, you know, it brought a different emotion that time.
On the back of the shirt, on the back, it says free innocent N-bombs. That's what it says.
Yeah. Yeah. Free.
It says JoeRoganExperience.com.
Yeah. Free innocent N-words. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. When he said, you know, free N-word Rich, that was what sparked, the idea for the merch. And now the merch is in stores right now. This isn't a bit. It's verifiable. Just, you know, go Google it. You go to JoeRogan.com and look at the merch. They have the Innocence Project logo on the front and then free innocent N-words on the back. So you can support. If you really are a supporter of innocent black men get out of jail, go put your money where your mouth is.
FreeInnocentNBombs.com. I mean, that's the new website. It should be.
It redirects.
FreeInnocentNBombs.com, dude.
If you go to FreeInnocentNBombs.com, it redirects to Joe Rogan's website and the merch store. That's the way they got it. So they like bought the domain, but they direct it to the Joe Rogan merch.
It's Joe Rogan Innocent N-Bombs Experience.com.
No, it's exactly what you said. FreeInnocentNWords.com, but the URL directs it right to Joe Rogan, just like you said.
I mean,
you said it right the first time.
Do you love Joe Rogan?
I mean, I definitely don't want to see innocent N-bombs or W-bombs or I don't want to see anybody innocent people in jail.
That means you hate seeing innocent N-bombs in jail way more than innocent whites or innocent Mexicans or any other race, dude.
And you know what the irony? You know what the irony of this is? If we said innocent and just said the word, but without the ER, the way we would if I was just chopping it up in the hood when I used to say the N-word, you know, but in the GA way, it would be so much less offensive than all the times we just said N-word bombs, free innocent N-bombs. You know what I mean? Like it's so it would be actually.
I feel weird.
You know what I mean?
I feel weird saying it that way because I know at the end of the day, if I said it, I know I did. You know what I mean? When you know, because it's a feeling.
Yeah.
There's like a feeling you have when you say it, and I know that. But we are on the internet, and
no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's just the irony. It's just the irony. Like if you say it with
stupid.
the ER, it'd be rough. But if we said it with the, with the GA, the way we,
of course, it would be like
it's just ironic. Anyway, freeinnocentNwords.com. Joe Rogan.
I would quit talking about it now because you're gonna make me say it.
Yeah.
But just
that's bars too. It's bar. See, but the problem is if you say it, if you say the N-word, I have a feeling the more natural way it's gonna come out is with some ER action. You know what I mean? I think if you were gonna say it, like if I just said say it, like I'm just like I have an N-word finger and it's like magic, and I just point to you, and every time I say it, you just automatically say it. I think
you know what?
Lean
you might
ER.
get me. No, you might get me because in the heat of it, because in my mind right now, I'm debating like how much funnier it is because if you're just thinking about it like a skit or a movie, or not a movie idea, but just in general, is this a funny parody or satire would be?
Yeah.
Because of you saying free and you're using the I thought we got canceled. I thought we got canceled. But like, but if you're saying
the implication is ER.
Well, no, because if you're saying it with the ER, there's a dichotomy of, well, he does want to free black guys still. Like somebody would look at it like, does it matter? Because he's still promoting like free innocent black, even though it's
right. Well, what if there's a racist guy and he actually starts that just so he can say the N-word, but he's actually donating to causes? You know what I mean?
That's the idea.
We might have gave a guy that idea here.
Yes.
Here tonight, we might have accepted that idea.
Nailed it.
We're adding to
nailed it, bro. Yeah,
Waiting to hate.
I mean, but we're giving ideas to the clever haters,
right? That will help said communities. So in the
At the
long
end of
run,
the day,
yeah,
I mean, yes, you're mad. You're like, God damn, that sucks. I hate racism, but
yeah. But hey, innocent.
But maybe he got people to go to the free the
Right.
freeHardR.com website.
The Joe
got a
Rogan
few people.
The Joe Rogan fucking redirect. The Joe Rogan.
You're fucking. First of all, you're terrible, dude. This is why the show's not going to go anywhere. I'll tell you that right now. This show's going nowhere.
Hey, listen, right? Live righteous, joke foul. That's my mentality, right? In life, I'm righteous. I do right. I'm kind. Always lead with kindness, all that good shit. When it comes to joking, let's go. So I don't give a fuck.
Also, aliens are fake, is what you're saying.
Well, there is a lot of proof.
What's the one proof? If you had to pick one, what's the one you would stand on and go, what about this one?
I would honestly, one of the ones and this sounds crazy, but the Travis Walton one is pretty fucking nuts.
Is that the Fire
in the Sky, brother? Yeah, I think it's Travis Walton.
Okay.
But I'm
All right,
obviously
that's
joking.
fair.
When I say there's a lot of proof, it's
no,
proof.
I know, but if you were gonna pick one though, that's the one.
That might be. It might be because
that's a good one. That's an interesting one. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
It is interesting. Very interesting. I give it that, man. I agree. It's very interesting, man.
It's a very interesting one.
That one, and Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar's
Bob Lazar. I was about to say that might be my second.
Well,
Bob Lazar could be my second. It's possible.
It's interesting, man.
Yeah,
you
those
can't.
are the two alien.
I make fun of it, and I joke about everything that way with Bob Lazar, and he got charged with the prostitution of putting cameras in the.
Yeah, but that don't mean shit.
It's still
you can fuck prostitutes and still have worked at an alien lab. Matter of fact, you might be more likely to have worked at a government facility if you fuck prostitutes. That actually might be every government employee ever is fucks prostitutes.
There's some funny, there's ones that I've gone down rabbit holes that I've never heard anywhere else, and there's a great one that's in Arizona where they're under the by the Lucifer telescope. Are you aware of that telescope they named Lucifer?
Yes,
right.
wonderful.
And they're talking about underground. There was a shootout with metallic aliens.
Yes,
and a guy got.
I know the one you talk about.
You know that one?
Yes,
that's a deep one,
and that's a real one, bro. And that's real employees. No. It's like actual state employees. Somebody got shot. Yeah,
something happened. Something happened, Cliff. I don't know, but it's when you read it, it's very interesting. It's very you get wound. I get wound.
No, that's
every
a wild
time
one. That's an interesting one too.
It's so enjoyable to read because I love sci-fi, so it's not a hard thing for my mind to go down. That and same with you're talking about with Travis Walton. It's we've all been like we're out in the forest, like you're always looking for things. Your mind's open. You're enjoying the space, and then to have all of a sudden the way he tells it, man, the way he says. Where he looked back at his boys and it was almost he's gonna charge.
Yeah, bro. No,
like, that's something you would do.
Yeah. One of the more wild ones, and he sounded completely believable. But who knows? Who knows anyway? Who the fuck knows? I know you're doing a bit to a degree when you say you don't believe in it at all. But it drives me crazy because then you get people like if you're not being overtly funny, sometimes you get people to believe your bits, and that's what drives me crazy. Like, I know you're just sticking to your bit,
Cliff.
But
I'm not gonna tell people when I'm.
I want people to know your truth, Dust. I want people to know your truth sometimes, Dust. Sometimes I want people to know your truth, Dust.
I'm not gonna
just
tell
sometimes.
Them,
it's
either
sometimes.
they fuck with it, or they don't, my friend.
No,
what are you gonna do?
They need to know your truth sometimes.
If I have to constantly explain that it's a joke, it's not even worth doing.
No, you should have to jokes that have to be explained are the funniest usually.
You're fucking retarded. I know you're fucking with me.
You don't agree with that statement. You don't think jokes that you have to
explain...
explain...
I agree with trying to tell somebody it's not a joke if you have to explain it? Who the fuck
most
explains
jokes that need explanation are the best jokes.
You're fucking with me. Now I know you're
Are you really denying this?
You need to knock it off.
Knock it off. Proof? Where's the proof? Where's the proof that it's not?
Where's the proof to what?
That it's not
That
true.
it's not funny, or it's funny, or it's
No,
not
that-
true. It doesn't
where's the
matter.
proof?
Here's
You
the
can't prove
the
to
point
me.
of comedy. Do I need to explain?
No, where's
I
the
hate
proof?
explaining comedy.
No, I
Do
want to know
need
where the
explain
proof
comedy?
is. There's no proof. I've never seen proof.
You've never seen proof?
I
You
never
didn't see
seen proof that
D12?
that's not true.
You didn't see the mayor of Detroit get shot? Eminem makes 17 songs about it that I had to listen to. And Proof's album was straight shit. It was probably the most garbage album with
Yeah,
arguably
he wasn't a great rapper.
Terrible, bro. He was
the more you
terrible.
explain, listen to Catfish, bro. And you know they understand comedy. The more you explain a joke, the funnier it gets. It's simple math. I can't even believe
That's
you're arguing this, bro.
That's
I
funny.
can't even believe you. It's weird as fuck that you even
That's
argue
funny.
this shit at all.
That's
Where's the
funny.
proof? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? All right, check this
What's
shit
up
out
with
though.
this fucking mongoloid
Yeah.
motherfucker sitting
Yeah,
in
yeah,
this
yeah.
oversized lazy
Yeah,
boy
yeah.
that
Let's
I'm
talk about
jealous
fucking-
of. I wish I had this lazy boy. This is great.
This motherfucker look like an alien, bro. This motherfucker look like fucking Vin Diesel if you put him in a pizza oven for a little too long. You know what I mean?
That's a Jewish Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel is part Jewish, I believe.
Is he?
Yeah, I believe so.
You know what? I bet you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Roseanne Barr was Jewish until about 3 years ago.
Oh, she's super Jewish. Yeah, she's
Wrecked
Jewish,
me, dude.
Jewish.
Wrecked
Yeah.
me. Then I seen her the
Yeah.
other day, and she reestablished I love Jews with her explanation of
Yeah.
her family. I went
Bro,
like,
comedy. Jews are amazing at comedy. That's another thing they're fucking great at.
Well,
that they don't
let's
get enough
not-
credit.
let's
Bro,
not-
Mel
you know what I mean?
Brooks,
Let's
fucking
not-
Norman Lear. I mean, you don't really get better than.
All
than
right, you're
Billy,
you're
you
going
know.
like, okay, come on, you're going high level now. You're not going like
Yeah.
the little guy. We have to take the little guys into account. That
Jerry
offset.
Seinfeld, for Christ's sake.
Don't bring up Jerry Seinfeld.
This
dude.
guy's a fucking stand-up comedian.
Don't
You
do
do
it.
know that. That's why I brought this up. This guy's a stand-up comedian right here.
This fine specimen.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
uh,
He-
why
he's
did
like
why did he do his?
He's
why
the
did he do
Jared
his
Nathan of
eyebrows?
Jews. This fucking
Why
guy.
why did he do his eyebrows, but not at least bring his arm hair down to like a 2 on a haircut machine?
Yeah. He like fucking scissored his eyebrows or whatever they call that shit when they do the joint. But yeah, them arms. See now, what race is this fucking thing?
He's
I can't even
got.
tell
I'm
what the
telling you
fuck
right
this guy
now,
is.
dude. I'll tell you right now, he's from the Hebrew faith, and you better fucking show some respect.
He could be. What's his name? Because
My
Shat
Judar
put
is
this
up,
in.
dude.
Lewis, yeah, Rossman.
Nailed
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Come on, man. My
I mean, you
Judar knows.
talking-
Come
Yeah,
on,
bro,
he's
that's
at the
a- that's
Wailing
a-
Wall 17 times a day.
Yeah, bro. This motherfucker is literally as Jewish as it gets. Rossman, for Christ's sake. All right.
Are we gonna cover? We're at one point we're gonna have to watch the Indiana Jones promo and cover this madness that is an 80-something-year-old Harrison Ford. And
Bro.
there's nothing wrong with that, but
That
you need to watch
trailer,
it.
that trailer looked fucking atrocious. I'm
It's
gonna be honest with you.
even
The
'cause
acting,
you got
bro,
picture.
the acting was horrendous too, bro. All
He's
the
in a
acting was
green
like,
suit,
what
bro.
are you doing? Not much. Look at this action. I was like, it might have just been the trailer. It might have just been the way it was cut, because that can happen in a trailer
terrible.
sometimes.
I
But it
love
was literally
Indiana
like,
Jones.
oh no,
Bro, you have no idea. Cliff, I wanted to be Indiana Jones for at least 3 years of my life. And I love Indiana Jones. And I even loved Shia LaBeouf in that last one that
Yeah.
I thought was the last one with the Crystal Skull, which was alien.
that was a decent movie.
Fine.
That was a decent movie. Yeah,
Decent. It was great.
Yeah. No, it was a good
Phenomenal.
movie. Yeah.
Last
This guy actually,
Crusade.
this
Sean
guy
Connery.
looks like a fucking immune compromised Shia LaBeouf. This fucking guy. This guy looks like fucking Shia LaBeouf with cystic fibrosis, and he's only got like 2 years left. He's only 22, but looks 37. Like,
You know what? Do you think his people just hate the comfortability of? I feel like he's being too comfortable in that chair. I feel like he's just way too comfortable in that pink shirt.
yeah. Oh, yeah. He
It's just
comes
upsetting
He
me.
comes
I haven't even
when
heard
he
him.
sits down. Like he sits down, he's just like, oh, like this guy's like fucking full blown fucking Toucan Sam.
He
looks like
says that if he's seen that girl peeing on the street, he'd say that not only was it gross, but maybe, what if we find out that girl was Jewish? That'd be tight. That girl was peeing. What if we find out that she's at the Wailing Wall on Sunday?
Protect her. It protect her for some backlash. She's
That
like,
would've been
I'm
fun.
Jewish. I can't be racist. I'm Jewish. You know?
Or an albino.
Yeah. Yeah. The
You know what I mean?
N-word is Jewish for hello. Fucking bitch. All right, hold on. So anyway, the reason I pulled this up real quick, we'll get back to Harrison in a minute, but we'll actually
Talking about a
watch
sweetie
that.
like that.
We might watch that trailer. So this dude, right, had his Amazon account in his house almost like essentially shut off all the automation because of an interaction with a delivery drive, something like that. Just peep game.
Your camera systems. Hello, everybody. How's it going? I hope you're having a lovely day. Today, I would like to go over reason number 80 million that you should not be having stuff in your house connect to Amazon servers for things like critical infrastructure, whether it is your camera systems, your doorbell, or any part of your home. This comes from Mr. Brandon Jackson. It says,
Oh, Jesus Christmas.
Says,
This
on
is why our
Wednesday,
show
May
fails
31st,
miserably.
2023,
Stop.
I finally regained access to my
I know this
Amazon
never
account
happens.
after an unexpected and unwarranted lockout that lasted about a week from Thursday, May 25th. This wasn't just a simple inconvenience. I have a smart home, and my primary method of interfacing with all the devices to Amazon Echo devices via Alexa. The incident left me with a house full of unresponsive devices, a silent Alexa, and a lot of questions. The sequence of events that led to this digital exile began innocuously enough. A package was delivered to my house on Wednesday, May 24th, and everything seemed fine. The following day, however, I found that my Echo Show had signed out, and I was unable to interact with my smart home devices. My initial assumption was that somebody might have attempted to access my account repeatedly, triggering a lockout. I use a fairly old email address for my Amazon account, and it's plausible that an old password might have been exposed in a past data breach. However, I currently use strong auto-generated passwords via Apple and employ two-factor authentication with an authenticator app, so unauthorized access seemed unlikely. I swiftly checked my other accounts, social media, streaming, etc., to ensure that I hadn't been compromised. All seemed normal with no flood of notifications from Microsoft Authenticator that would indicate an attempted breach. Puzzled, I found the advice of the Amazon app and dialed the customer service number it provided. That's when things began to take a surreal turn. The representative told me that I should have received an email, which I indeed found in my inbox. It was from an executive at Amazon. As I dialed the number provided in the email, I half wondered if Amazon was experiencing some issues and I was unwittingly falling for a scam. You don't expect trillion-dollar companies to email you and then have them say, call me back, bro. So I completely understand where he's coming from. When I connected with the executive, they asked if I knew why my account had been locked. When I answered, I was unsure. Their tone turned somewhat accusatory. I was told that the driver who had delivered my package reported receiving racist remarks from my Ring doorbell. It's actually a Wifey, but I'll let that slide. Here's where things got even more baffling. First, I have multiple cameras recording everything that happens on my property. By the way, I hope those cameras are going to a local NVR. If the driver's claims were accurate, I could easily verify them with video footage. Second, most delivery drivers in my area share the same race as me and my family. It seems highly unlikely that we would make such remarks. Finally, when I asked what time the alleged incident occurred...
Wait. But what exactly does that mean? That's like a weird statement. The guy said, most people in the area share the same race as me and my family. So it's unlikely someone would make those remarks. So does that mean that they saying it was a black person that sent this in? Because, like, obviously, if most people are the same race and it's not black, it's not unplausible. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's what it kind of seems like. Like, it actually might be a minority family, you know, as well, which makes it even fucking, you know, more retarded.
Highly unlikely that we would make such remarks. Finally, when I asked what time the alleged incident occurred, I realized it was practically impossible for anyone in my house to have made those comments, as nobody was home around that time, approximately 6:05 p.m. I reviewed the footage and confirmed that no such comments had been made. Instead, the Wifey doorbell had issued an automated response. "Excuse me, can I help you?" The driver, who was walking away and wearing headphones, must have misinterpreted the message. Nevertheless, by the following day, my Amazon account was locked and all my Echo devices were logged out. Let me be clear. I fully support Amazon taking measures to ensure the safety of their drivers. However, I question why my entire smart home had to be rendered unusable during their internal investigation. It seems more...
Bro, their entire house was connected to smart homes and fucking shit like that. And because the driver or something else or some other fucking, you know, aggregator thought there was racism, they shut down his house and did an internal investigation, bro.
This is insane, bro. This is insane.
Insane privacy violation. You
madness.
know me. I hate racism, bro. You know I don't like the actual N-word and all that shit, bro. Bro, you can't do shit like this. You can't do this. Even if they said the N-word, even if they said the N-word as much as that pissing bitch in front of the donut shop, you still can't shut down people's shit like that. You know what I mean?
This is what worries me, bro, is the like how trusting people are with these corporations that are bigger than anything we've ever seen, man. And it just continues to grow.
The power. And now we're giving them automation.
Like, and people that follow algorithms, dude. Have you listened to like psychologists and anything talk about algorithms, how it affects your brain and how you start looking at the rest of the world in an algorithm form? It's wild.
I think we already kind of do. Bro. I think we kind of do look at the world in an algorithm form. No, that's what kind of makes algorithms. You know what I mean? That's why algorithms are what they are, because like as humans, we veer towards specific things. You know,
racism and whatnot.
If you're racist, yeah. Or if it's fucking gay shit or whatever the fuck. If it's fucking hunting, if it's cat videos, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
How many times a day do you say the N-bomb in your head on the regs? Does it?
The only time the M-bomb works for me anymore. If I'm talking to my hood dudes, sometimes I'll drop one.
You don't sing songs in your head.
Like the way I say bro to you. You know what I mean?
You don't sing songs?
No, I don't.
Not the hard ER, but like an A at the end.
Nope. And if you want to see Dust do this bit, you can check out episodes 12, 14, 16, 18, 29, 30, 32, 75, 89, and this one, which I believe is 83. Woo! This actually is a good. It actually is a good bit to use in some way. It's just, you've done that on here like 68 times at this point. Did I just name? Did I mention
the
episode?
Funny thing is it is kind of it isn't really a bit because there is some truth to the matter. Like
N-word bombs, N-road bombs, N-word bombs.
I don't know why. I just do. Like I hear a jingle, and my mind puts it together, and I don't purposely do it. It's just because of all the music and everybody I've been around.
Yeah, see, but that's different. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's
where
different.
I put the.
So are you putting ERs or GAs? Are you putting ERs or GAs?
That only happens. The ER only happens
if you're in black neighborhood and you mutter.
If I see somebody that's like, say it's like
never...
10 o'clock. Say it's like 10 a.m.
No, let's stop.
It's 10 a.m. Right?
So it's GA.
And I see a guy that's. He's like,
no, let's stop that bit. We've done enough of those type of bits tonight. We've done enough of those bits tonight. So GA, you sing you add GA for the most part.
Not a bit. I don't know what you're talking about.
So when do you add ER?
Yeah. No ER. I'm saying.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say no ER, but I'm saying for the most part, 99%. Yes, it's like I hear a jingle or a song, and in my mind, because of how everything I've heard and people I've been with, it just happens where I start. I put it there because it just sounds better, and I go, "Why isn't that there?"
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's different, though. Doing the GA shit is different
because it actually sounds better.
The problem here, to get back to what we're watching or what we just watched, is this is like the outright violation of not only privacy, right? It's also a violation of free speech, because even if they said it, it don't fucking matter, right? The only repercussions that have to be dealt with at that point would be from the driver if he wanted to fucking kick in his door, right? Or that's it. Or there's zero other repercussions. There's no legal repercussions. It's just you shouldn't say it. Don't be a scumbag. But the outright, like the combination of the violation of privacy and fucking free speech is fucking, it's insanity, bro. It's fucking insanity, Dust. I don't know, like people accepting this shit? Is this, like, how many people are accepting this is what I want to know. Like, we accepted the Patriot Act. How many people are continuing to accept shit like this is what I really want to know.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to my other fucking co-host, you fucking idiot.
Are you talking to me? Yeah. Oh, I was just thinking about the Patriot Act. I was thinking, God, every act that they put together, you just think the opposite of whatever they put out.
Yeah.
That's
Just
that.
say
They've done
no.
it to us so long.
Yeah.
Say no. Yeah. It should just be
Like-
like, you guys are fucked, law. It'd be like
Right.
most anti-American law ever.
Right.
You know, but yeah, I agree, bro. It's wild, and I don't. Yeah, it should just be like what you're threatening. I guess would be if somebody delivered and you threaten them through the top. I don't have one of those
That's
things.
different. Yeah, if you're like fucking, hey, come here, N word, I'll kill you. Yeah, then maybe
But
report
also,
it.
shouldn't that
you still
have
don't
to
shut
be
down their
right?
house? But you still don't shut
Shouldn't
down
that
their
have to-
house.
Yeah, you would still have to.
You know?
If somebody even went like, "I'll
Right.
kill you, get away from the
Call
door,"
the cops.
I'm gonna.
That's
You
cop
call
shit.
and then there has to be a whole
Yeah.
thing, and then the Amazon goes, "You were convicted. Now you can't have our services." I guess.
Right. Some
Maybe?
shit like that. No, 100%.
Capitalism.
That they
Let's
have
go.
every right to do.
I guess
that
I gotta
they have
support
every
that.
right to do. They have every right to do that, right? If
And-
they wanted to get rid of racist customers, Amazon can actually do that. That's on them, right? That's private shit. When you're a business, you can do what you want. But what you shouldn't be doing is shutting down people's shit because of free speech. That's not hateful. That's not violent. You know what I mean? Well, and if it was
What if
hateful,
you were?
that's different, but it wasn't. Also, is the other side of
What
this
if,
one.
What if Cliff, you got one of these in your house, or I got one, or whoever got one, and you're playing rap. You're playing rap, and it starts to pick up the M bombs and whatever it picks up. I just heard a song the other day. I think I sent to you. I forgot that they're talking about. Oh, Cameron. We talk about this a lot, but he straight up is like, rape that bitch. What if that's in there, and they pick it up?
Right.
I mean, and it's
well, and that's the other part of this. I don't know. It seems like the driver reported it, right? Like he misheard it, right? Made a mistake. They're making it seem like the driver reported it, which is a little less invasive, at least, than if the algorithm, the doorbell was just like, oh no, hell no, But we're getting there too, right? If we accept
it's coming,
this,
bro.
if we
It's
accept
coming.
this, then that comes.
Oh
yeah,
it's coming. It's coming, bro.
Right.
As
That's
we
the science
know,
there.
we're on. We upload our videos to YouTube. We're live on YouTube right now. If you
Yeah.
don't think that YouTube like audio, whatever program they're using to listen to everything when you upload, or right now,
yeah,
you're fucking you're so retarded, bro.
Yeah,
they are on that, and that'll go to any new program. Whoever's making that, I don't know who it is. Whoever's making those programs are getting sold to every new internet company that deals in the public of any audio video, which is nuts. It's nuts that they can do that, and they're making judgments through an algorithm on where this goes. And that's why it's so funny when I upload something and it goes, where do you want to put this? Who gives a shit? I know I'm getting 3 views. You guys have already heard it. This is what it is.
Yeah. And that's why as much as like I'm, very anti-hate and always been that way since I was young, always kind of been my way, but free speech has to be absolute. Free speech has to be absolute. You cannot play with speech, because the easiest way to control people, first of all, is through speech. If they could take speech, they could take almost anything, because then they take you, they take your right to voice displeasure as well. And that's the opposite of democracy. It's the opposite of America. Hate sucks, 100%. I think they switched it. Yeah, the Freedom Act, and not to mention, right, the Patriot Act. It was created because of 9/11, and we have to monitor you because we're monitoring for terrorists, really, but not really for you. Don't worry, we're not really paying attention to you. Then little by little, it's like, oh well, we'll pay attention to you a little bit, but only in these circumstances. And then the terrorism shit, we all know it's not been prevalent, and everything's settled down a little bit. There's not even as much of the, talking about it, even though it still exists in certain places, right? They reaffirmed it. They didn't go revisit it.
Power, bro.
Yeah, they didn't revisit it and say, well, things have slowed down. Maybe we could go back to only monitoring, groups that, blah, blah, blah. No, both sides re-signed it. Re-signed that shit. Full fucking scale fucking privacy. And now they're giving them AI. And now they don't even need a person. They don't need Eric Snowden no more. They used to have to be people sitting there, right? Sifting through information, right? They get it one way, then they sift through it. Now it's pre-sifted. Now they have algorithms and fucking AI to pre-sift it and just be like, word, hot button word, this word. What did this person say on this call? What did this person say on this phone call? Bro, I kind of wanted to almost do like a fucking, like it would be an interesting experiment that I wouldn't run. But if somebody like got on a phone call with somebody else and had the most, domestic terrorism based conversation you could possibly have back and forth, right? And just see, does it garner anything, right? Like, I wonder, like, how, like,
on the phone?
Yeah, because they are monitoring, like, that's what they monitor for with, like,
YouTube.
the Patriot Act and shit like that, private conversations, a phone conversation, I wonder.
So you're like, I'm building a bomb, I want to blow such and such up.
Right.
Like,
and there's a back and forth.
The government's full of shit. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, it's time to rise up, like start having like a revolutionary
conversation,
building idea plan.
right.
I'm
We'll
like,
meet in the
Cliff, I'm
garage.
sick of this. We're gonna have to change. There's no way we're not gonna change the system. We're gonna have to
reorder
we
need to start recruiting people,
the whole thing.
People that look like us.
Who we killing? People that need to
Obviously
get murdered.
not people that look like
Hit
us.
lists.
Well, wipe out.
Don't look like sexy, thick.
I wonder.
beasts, is what you're saying?
I wonder what exactly, like how, like, how pimp, like is this like, man. I mean, just to think though, regardless.
Well, we already went through this.
But
We already did this.
regardless, it's all being recorded, right? So even if they're not listening to it at the moment, it's not like it's like a live feed, and then they're like, all right, it's been 24 hours. Hell no, that shit goes into hard drives, bro. They got everything, bro, just sitting there.
I was just thinking about that today. Matter of fact, I was thinking about it because you think about that, right? Because and you read it, so you think everything that you've, right? And at the end of the day, like, we see people get arrested on things and then taken out of that's why, like, the rappers that were getting arrested in Atlanta, they were bringing them to charges and using their records,
RICO charges,
as much as like,
but they were
as
actually
much as like
other stuff.
you
I
go,
know what you're talking about.
I'm not retarded. And for people that don't know, they were arresting rappers and bringing them, trying to use their lyrics like they've been doing this for every like decade.
For a
But,
minute
like,
now. Yeah.
Also,
that's like a
you go,
tactic for like the past 5-6 years.
You go like this. As a rap fan and somebody that's probably the illest rapper alive, I go, all right, yes, rappers do confess on record. That happens.
It
They
does
do
happen
say
too.
something, but also
Right. But also they don't most of the time.
Also-
most of the time they're not. That's the thing. Most of the time they are not, but it does happen at times, right? Then I get, but that still don't justify it. That's the thing. It's like if it makes sense and there's a connective tissue, and same thing with surveillance in general. If it's a fucking actual terrorist, right? And you're only using it for said situations, there's a little more of an argument to be made for it, right?
Well, that's what's sad about it, right? It's sad because they go, this is what they do. They go, this is their argument, right? The people in charge of those things, when they get it right, we're happy. But when they get it wrong, however many, they go, well, we have to get it right. We have to get the one right. So these 10, 100
get wrong. Right.
Kind of like getting searched at the airport, right? I think Patrice O'Neal had a bit about that, where he's like, I don't even know it was a bit. I think he said he was just talking at the airport, and the guy, the head of he was like, why do I have to get searched? And the guy's like, we only get one chance. But we can't get it wrong, bro. Like, we have to search everybody.
Yeah.
And you kind of like go, well, what can I say about that?
Well, as long as you're searching everybody, right? I guess that's what matters in that case. As long as you are searching everybody, then yeah. But if you are not searching everybody, then you go with another conversation, But
I got singled out when I came back from your house. They singled me out because I forget to take the knee brace off and put it through the X-ray, and I don't do it on purpose. And then the guy has to feel my leg up, and there was this sexy brother, dude, came over there and gave me the fucking. I go, you want me to take it off? This is what I said to him. I go, you want me to take it off because I didn't want my leg get the feel down. Because they already did it on the way out, and I go, "Oh shit, I forgot to take it off," and then I forgot again.
Yeah,
and he just and he goes, "No." He goes, "No." I go, "No." Like he gave it what for, bro?
I mean, if you got like if you got any more than like 5-10% gay in you, that's probably a great job. You know what I mean?
Dude,
You know?
I go, let me take it off. I started to take it. He was like, shh. No.
Right.
This is on the house. This is on the house.
Yeah.
You pay for our taxes. You pay for our salary. He said.
Yeah. He gave you a free thigh rub, free knee rub. Yeah.
I gotta get a beer, bro. And take a piss.
What do you want to do? You want to wrap it? You want to keep going? What do you want to do?
It's up to you, dude. I know you're out there. You know, you're all alone. You're scared.
I gotta go get some money tomorrow.
All right.
Well, early because I don't know if this fucking scumbag is actually going to pay me.
You don't
So
have
I
to
gotta
explain
get.
to me.
No, I do.
Let's
Of
go
course, I
ahead.
do. I always have to explain to you because
Let's thank the people. Let's thank
even
people.
though you're a fucking
Ross,
absolute
Cass, shut your mouth.
even though you're an
Cass,
absolute
thank you.
orangutan, even though you're a fucking orangutan, it is our show. Even though I do 98% of the work, it still is our show. You know what I mean? So I have to ask you.
Let's
I have to
thank you,
ask
Cass.
You know what I mean?
Catfish. I mean, let's just go through here and we see our fine folks. And I hope everybody enjoyed their comedy meds. The fuck is this? We have
I'm
a knockoff
sending it.
account?
Being that we haven't been sending it to the Twitter, I've been sending it to tonight for the first time. I sent it to Facebook in a long time. So I figured this is what we're gonna do. Actually, we'll talk about this for 2 seconds. Maybe you could get a beer and we'll hang for a minute. But
Jesus Christ, don't fucking do this, dude. Am I going to get a beer? Are you going to take 10 minutes to pontificate?
Let me say this. Yeah, let's not send it to Twitter anymore.
Oh, Jesus
send
Christ.
it to all the other places and only do clips on Twitter. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Love everybody.
Sounds
Let
good.
me actually be
Love you guys.
The man I need to be. Get up early tomorrow, chase money because I might be getting beat for $1,600 from this acting gig. Hopefully, I'll get the money.
Fuck that
Either
guy,
way,
dude.
it doesn't matter. It's good energy we spread. Even though I almost choked out a pharmacist, I felt bad about it. Can't let your anger get a hold of you. Can't let your emotions get a hold of you. Be kind. Be a good wigger. And always remember. Don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt. Hey, don't be a cunt.